fucking piece of shit. God
Wow. What a fucking start
Perfect
off the
timing.
stream.
fuck. Hello and welcome everybody to Dungeons and Dumbasses. I'm Mike, the resident dungeon master for this Avrush campaign. I get together with my friends from all over the world to play Dungeons and Dragons at least once a week. Say hi, friends.
Hello.
Time to play the game.
All right.
Hello.
Fair enough. Again, I do actually like that one a lot better than getting rickrolled every fucking week. So.
Oh, you just reminded him.
So, some quick announcements before we get into the actual show. The podcast is now available on Spotify, Anchor, Amazon, and Google Podcasts. We have a YouTube channel associated with us now that has all of our VODs for this campaign. So it's got episodes 1 and 2 right now. And there's also a TikTok page that is affiliated with us as well. Also under the name Dungeons and Dumbasses. It's got two videos up right now. Make sure you guys go and check that out. I don't have it linked on my page yet, but I believe Kev has it linked on his. So make sure to go check out his shit. And that's it for announcements at the moment. There will be more in the future, but that's it for now.
Let's go already!
You whore nugget.
Yes.
Hopping into where we left off. Actually, not quite yet. Drax. Do me a favor.
What was that?
Roll me that wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, shit, this is gonna suck. Yep.
Jesus. That's a great way
How
to start the
fucked is he?
session. Natural 1. Right off the fucking rip.
It should be.
Okay.
Marvelous.
We will circle around to that as here in a minute. But picking up where we left off last week with the party currently, for the most part, asleep in the middle of the forest. Outside of the two Warforged, being Red Bear and Jack, who are having a conversation with at the moment, a fox. As you guys sit there having this conversation with the fox, it's shift change. You watch as the fox skitters off into the forest. Can I get both of you to roll me perception checks?
What does a fox say?
Ring ding ding
Ding
ding ding
ding
ding.
ding 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 ding.
23 from Jack. And is that?
I like those odds.
Okay. So, as both of you sit there waiting for your next opportunity to talk to the raven who's coming in, Drax. As you sit there sleeping, holding on to your new weapon, you hear a simple voice ring out in your dream. Are you to be my wielder?
He's gonna kind of like pass it off as nothing.
Oh, I'm all but a figment of your imagination.
Who art thou?
Who I am is not that important. But
Okay, then what are you?
I am your sword, Hell Reaver. And I have but one simple ask of you as my wielder.
And that is?
Slay all vampires and vampire kin that you find.
Okay.
If you can do that, we'll get along swimmingly.
Can I use you for other things other than just vampires?
Oh, yes, I work quite well against other undead creatures as I am a silvered blade.
I'm just making sure I don't like get punished for freaking using you against a werewolf or something.
No, I find it fun going up against the undead and anything Silver likes. But
Okay.
should you choose to pass up the opportunity to slay a vampire or one of its kin, we might have another discussion.
I have a sidebar for you afterwards
Okay.
regarding my like. We can do it during like break or whatever, but it's regarding my backstory because I just thought of something genius.
Perfect. All right. Now, coming out of Drax's dream, the two Warforged, Dread and Jack. Both of you keeping your eye out for what you know to come. You see the lone raven perch up on a branch not too high, keeping an eye out.
Mm-hmm.
What are you guys doing?
I'm pretty sure I gave the rest of my blackberries to the bear, right?
Yes.
I don't think this one would bring you shinies.
Yeah, no, this one doesn't seem like it would bring us shiny things.
And it just sits there staring at you.
Well, yeah, because don't we have to recast the spell
Yeah.
thing?
Yes.
I'm going to ritually recast Speak with Animals.
Okay.
Alright.
Hello there.
Hello.
You seem to have something with your voice.
No.
Is this how you talk normally?
Yes.
Poor little thing.
Eh. Kind of
So I
happens
guess you're
when you
the-
live near the dwarves.
That was where you lived before the man in the furs took you.
Yeah, I moved a lot. Like once a year.
Hey Dredd, do you want to try and break that collar he has?
Yeah, because it's smaller. It seems like it would be maybe easier to break it.
Okay.
Alright,
Which one?
guidance, and I'm helping him.
Okay, so go ahead and roll me a strength check at advantage plus a d4 for guidance.
Yes.
All right,
Strength.
plus your d4.
Uh,
So
oof.
as you, because of how small the bird is, it's really hard to like get grip on the collar. You have to like hook your large finger in and try and just pull with your fingers. You feel it stretch and rebound back into its shape, and stretch again, and pull, and rebound. And as you yank with all of your might, Jack, what you hear is
Okay, I think we should stop.
Yeah. This doesn't seem like a good idea anymore.
Dread. What you're hearing was more like a
You cut
We
out.
don't hear anything.
Yeah, you did.
It only
You're
picks up when
peeking
you're
your mic.
talking.
oh my god. Did it really cut
Yeah.
out my cause?
Yes.
They were actually damn good cause too. Fuck.
Well, you need to readjust your mic. Mike.
Oh, I didn't even pick that one up. That's some bullshit. But yeah, just 3 cause that Jack heard as the crow choking.
Okay, I think we already know what we need to know, so I guess we should get some rest.
Yeah. I mean, even though we don't sleep, but I don't think the raven's any danger to us.
Yeah.
So, you guys gonna enter into your meditative sleep cycle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sit down and stare.
Yep. As you guys enter into your meditative sleep cycle, the night passes without a word, as you do also have a more or less nocturnal bear keeping an eye.
Isn't he sleeping?
He was, but as he
So
was
he's awake?
as he was the first one to appear, he is awake. Just kind of
God damn.
sitting there waiting.
Never
Yes.
skips like a day.
And as the morning rolls around, the glorious sight that is the sunrise that none of you see, you awake to the streaming rays early in the morning. All of you get your long rest, get your heals from that, and you are all currently awake. What would you guys like to do?
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Vietnam.
What the fuck time is it?
What is good at
Was I passed out the whole night?
I think you
Yes.
was. You were.
They fucking explains the fucking hookers and beer.
Oh.
Oh, by the way, don't freak out because we now have a bear.
Yep.
Wait, what? Wait. A fucking bear?
Yes.
And
Yeah.
as you guys come to, you do see the giant stature of a grizzly bear.
It's homie.
Yeah.
Now, as the morning comes through, you guys make breakfast. You do still have the mission that you took up at the guild hall, with some additional information about another location. You guys, can I get somebody to roll me just a straight D20 roll for your day of travel, as it is your last day of travel?
Backslash.
17. Okay. As you guys trot through the forest with your new bear companion in tow, deftly making your way.
Oh
through-
yes, and I would like to tell them what we found out from the animals.
Okay.
Oh fuck you.
just the quiet. Oh fuck you. But as you guys relay this information to everybody else in the party, making your way deeper and deeper into the forest, can I get somebody to give me a perception check?
Got it. Where is it?
Okay. With that 13,
Hey, at least it wasn't a natural one this time.
yeah, it almost was.
Fair.
With that 13, as you guys are making your way through the forest, you don't see it.
Wow. Okay. I'll be right back. I'll cut up watermelon for the kiddos.
Okay. But you guys push further and further into the forest. Fuck. What
He
is
pushed
everybody-
so far.
What is everybody's fucking passive perception?
I can tell you. 15.
Okay. 11, 12, 14, 12. And you said you got a 15?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Jack, you would actually hear it. You hear getting closer. Well, closer as you are making your way to it. But you hear the sounds of a large encampment.
Large what?
Campsite.
Oh.
You hear several just kind of milling about.
Guys, there's we should be quiet because there's a camp ahead.
Can I get everybody to give me a stealth check? This will be a group stealth check.
Could have said that before I rolled.
Oh no, it's we'll see how it goes.
Oof.
Okay, okay.
No, you're not doing this. You are again ruining stuff.
It's not my fault. It's the
It's like that.
And then I will get the stealth for Drax while he's off cutting watermelon for his kids. Stealth.
so I'm actually the one who gives everybody intel about the camp, and I failed a fucking stealth check.
So honestly, it's not terrible. Not terrible. But you guys making a little bit of noise on your approach to camp. Jack, with your passive perception, you do notice that a couple of the entities walking around the camp are a little bit more keen and picked up on the sound. They're kind of looking around, peeking around. Now, I will get this kind of drawn up for you guys here in just a moment. And are making your way in the forest. So, kind of give you an idea of what you're working with here.
Oh shit.
A fucking problem.
So, this is what you guys are currently looking at the moment. Kind of dealing with a large camp. And
Where are we?
you guys are over here on the side
Oh,
in the
I
forest.
see. It's so small.
Yes. If any of you would like to, you can kind of give me a perception check to take a look around the camp.
I sure will.
14. Merlin with a 1. Jack with a 21.
I'm a goddamn god of perception checks.
Fran with a 10. Fred, do you want to hop in on this?
What is it?
Perception check?
Yeah, give me 1 sec.
1.
Fucking split. Okay. So, Merlin, you're a bit distracted by the woodland creatures of the area to really notice what's going on in the camp. But the rest of you, it's not a hard BC by any means to take a look around the camp. You see walking around a couple of bandits, some goblins, and listening in, you do hear the cries and pleas of young children. And looking around, you do see numerous cages filled with a number of children, to say the least. What would you guys like to do?
Me personally, I would get Drax and Jack. Like, hey, these kids are like caged up. We need to find a way to help them. If plan A works, plan B will be attacking the goblins first.
Can't we like just take them out one by one?
Well, if we did a stealth, we probably could without being noticed.
How many goblins and shit are there in the camp?
With your perception of 14, currently at the moment, you see 3 in the smattering of average-sized tents in the center of camp. But that's
Would I
currently what
see
you
more?
With your higher perception, yes, you do see the last goblin at the back of the tents. Looks like he's kind of sitting over a campfire, maybe cooking something.
That's easy enough. I can basically just use my bow and arrow and take them out that way, while the other two are taking the other three out.
Hang on.
Yeah,
Mike,
but would that
I'm sending
work
you a DM.
mechanically though?
Send me a DM.
Yeah, I will. Just give me 1 second.
Hey, Mike.
Yes.
Can I do that thing with my sword?
You want to get your rolls?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and whisper roll your 3 rolls. Write them down.
How do I do that?
When you go to click
You
roll,
want me to just do this? Because
Yeah.
I have this.
yeah, go ahead
And I'll
do
just
that.
write it down, and you know I don't lie.
Yeah.
'Cause I like chaos, it's fun. Alright. That hit my phone, that's not legal.
I heard it hit your phone. I heard that bitch go smack.
It's also onto my mouse pad, so.
Okay. Go ahead and whisper roll that to me.
I don't know how to do that just by clicking on it.
Just go ahead and roll it.
Just roll and be like, Mike, I rolled a 5.
Hang on. There's got to be a fucking setting for this. Dice options. No.
Mike DM.
Yep. Saw that come in. Put on my phone.
Hmm.
Okay. Perfect.
Oh.
Okay. Cool. Let me go ahead and do this real quick.
But just so you know, it's gonna be like over here where that happens.
Yeah. Oof. Okay. So, Drax. Okay, yep. You go ahead and sneak in. You feel that you are unseen in your endeavor to move in closer.
Okay.
What about the rest of you guys?
I'm just trying to sneak into the last goblin that's making the food near the fire.
Okay.
And
Go ahead
trying
and
to take him out.
Go ahead and give me a stealth check. Oh. All right.
Damn.
Okay. Where are you moving?
To which angle is he at?
So the goblin that's making the food is over here at the back of the tents.
So pretty much on the right side of the tent.
Okay. So you want to move kind of up this way.
Yes.
Okay. I'll say if you sit there, you might be able to get a decent line of sight on him if he moves. All right. Fred, Jack, and Cran. What are you guys doing?
Thinking.
Thinking. I'll say as you guys sit there and watch and keep an eye on everything, you see this goblin make his way over here. This goblin makes its way out. This one moves more up this way. And this one comes out down here. As they kind of start to move out, spread out.
Hey, Mike.
Yes.
What are these ones right here up by the tents?
Up by the tents, those, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, are gnolls. Yes.
Oh no.
No. So all of them are gnolls?
Gnolls and some bandits.
Okay. See.
And
Send you another DM real quick.
Thrax, go ahead and give me a survival check. After you send that. Okay.
Said survival.
Yes, survival. Okay, it wasn't a terribly hard to see with your background.
Okay.
Watching the camp as you are, you notice that at each of these large tents, there seems to be somebody somebody keeping guard in front of it. So, based off of that, you would assume that there is a high probability that there are more individuals inside.
Inside. Okay.
And we'll come back to Jack, Dread, and Grant.
Because I can't move very far, so I would have
Is
to.
this the only guy who's behind?
This one down here.
This one.
From what you have been watching, you see him, and then you do see one other individual up above him. At this further back tent.
All right. Does anyone have any magic or thing that can create a distraction?
Hello.
What can you do?
Make sound. A terrifying sound.
Even better. Okay, so you see those cages in the back with the children. There are only 2 guys guarding the cages, so we can get those guys away from the cages and then we can silently move the kids into the woods.
Well, I was actually thinking that we could just scare those goblinoids creature away. Since they're small, they will be afraid of pretty much anything.
Yes, but they are not just goblins. There are also the dog-looking things.
Well, without the goblins, it's gonna be easier.
Yeah, but also, if you make a scary noise, they can think it's a large animal and they would want to go and kill it. Running away is one option, but also there's an option they would want to gather around and kill it. So a small sound would be a better option.
Small sound.
Yes.
Like
something was turned over, a vase got broken or something. We just need to get them from point A to point B.
Okay. Asking as a player, how long it would take for me to get into, let's say, where I'm supposed to make that sound?
Hey, Mike. I got a weird question for you.
Yeah, we'll get to you in just a second.
Okay.
Yes, lower from the tents.
So if I were to go like there,
Yeah.
and make a minor illusion sound similar to, let's say something strange that would like get their attention.
Okay. I'd say
You
to
can-
get down there at a stealthy pace. You can move at half your speed per 6 seconds. What is your speed?
I have. All right. Seems
Is minor illusion
no.
enough?
Not what I say. My goats can fly, so I thought that with flying, like I would hang off my goat and just get there like that without making any sounds, since I
Yeah.
wouldn't be walking.
Oh, that's fucking cool. Yeah. What
Only
is
by
their
itself,
what is
yeah.
their speed?
Okay. I believe 40 feet.
Okay, and you want to get about 150 feet away from where you're at right now. It would take you, let's just say 30 seconds to a minute to get down there.
Yeah, that's gonna do. So there's a thing. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get down there with Strawberry,
Okay.
and then I'm
And
gonna
you're gonna have
send.
Strawberry out. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him down there.
Oh,
Oh, you do it. Just do it one.
there you go.
Okay. So I'm gonna make a French sound like woman screaming. Like it would be different from those screams of children, since it would be
Like
adult scream, and it would be like that thing you hear in the like
like
you
the
hear
death
in
whistle.
ours. Yeah, exactly that. Aztec's death whistle. Yes.
Okay.
So
We will get to that.
and
at
with
some point.
that, I'm gonna also send a Strawberry running the other way to actually preserve some kind of time for us, and I will make
Like
my way
out towards
back
the
to
opening over here.
like not out of woods, but it's gonna go that way, and then it's how do you do that? That you can actually, and then right back, and he will be making circles.
Okay, so he's
So,
gonna kind of do a
not
loop
like
around.
Yes,
Okay.
to get us some more time after that whistle. That whistle is just to get their attention for this specific position, and
And you're gonna
will
make
handle
your
the
way
rest.
back over to the group
Yes.
doing that. Okay.
So I guess I'll be rolling stealth, or I don't have to. No,
Yes.
I don't have to, since their attention will be on that screen.
Yes.
Right.
Go
Okay,
ahead and roll
cool.
me a stealth check. And while you do that, what was your question there?
What the fuck is the teddy bear ass looking thing in the middle?
You can get closer to try and find out.
Okay, well, I'll just kind of meander my way over this way.
Okay. And that's still okay. So
Okay.
a lot of things
I mean,
are gonna
their attention
happen.
is on the screen.
Yes.
It's on
a
the
lot
screen,
of things are
it's
going to
okay.
happen here, right? So, for everybody in the area, you hear the sounds of like a screaming woman, like the death whistles, way off at the entrance to this encampment, and you do see, for those of you who can see into the encampment, you see all the goblins start to make their way over that way as quickly as they can, hearing this scream. And they kind of get down more into this. Jesus, come on. Into this area. And while they're down there, you see these guys, the bandits and the gnolls, start making their way over there as well. And that is what happens during that.
All right.
While that is going on, can I get everybody to roll initiative, please? As we are now in a quasi-combat scenario.
We still have a surprise.
Quasi-combat.
Start. That's right.
Where is it?
Why? Why?
Yes, it's your destiny to be the last.
Why? What? What did I do?
You're too good at perception.
I know there's the tool that I. Come on. There we go. Oh, hey, and it did it perfectly for me. Except it didn't. How do I fucking remove this?
I don't know. It's
Right.
perfect on my end.
The initiative tracker?
Yeah,
It's not, not,
yeah.
not on my end. It has.
Click sort. Click sort.
Where the fuck is sort?
Literally at the top, right
There's
next to
a
where it says
button
count.
above that counts 5, and next to it is sword.
Okay. But it still has 2 Merlins and 2 Dracs in there.
Really? It's only got one for me.
It's got 2
Yeah,
for me.
same. That's weird. Showing one.
Yeah, it shows
Alright.
one of each for me too.
Well, we'll just skip over that. We'll skip over this.
Awesome trio.
Okay. So,
Hmm?
coming up
Trio.
first in the initiative order, Drax.
A dove som al trio.
What are you doing?
First off, I want to figure out what the fuck this thing is.
Okay. As you stealthily make your way into the camp, getting closer over to this campfire, you do see laying on the ground it's very large on the map, but in actuality, it is a small child's stuffed teddy that looks tattered, worn, beaten, and it does have blood stains over it.
Oh, see, I was thinking it was something like you didn't have a werebear or something, so you just used the giant teddy bear.
No, I just couldn't make that any smaller.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll pick it up.
Wait, we have our own bear now.
That you do.
3 goats.
I'm just not too lazy, but I can't find a bear token for that. Actually,
You are.
You can just type roll20 there, and with its stat block, it will give you a VTT token as well. You can just drag it over to the roll20. Is what I do.
all right. And as soon as this loads, I will get its initiative, I think. Which dex. Okay. So the bear is in there now with you guys as well. I was able to find it. Fuck off. So
It's Berry Boy.
you grab.
It's
you
magic.
You pick up the teddy bear and you turn around. You do see several cages filled with small children.
Right.
What would you like to do?
Well, I'm gonna kind of go right here.
Okay.
Head towards like the inside of the tent.
Okay. Give me a perception check as you approach that tent. Okay. As you start to make your approach, you get about here. And it's at
Okay.
that moment where you see in the tent another bandit individual kind of pacing around.
Just one.
Yeah, just one.
Okay. Well, can I? All right. Well, let me go. Can I go inside to be like, hey, did you hear that? Did you hear that sound?
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a deception check.
Would it be deception or performance?
Deception.
Really? Because I mean,
You are trying to deceive this individual into believing that you are part of their camp.
I think it works.
Yeah. And after saying that, he kind of looks over at you and goes, I did. Fuck. All right. And makes his way out.
No. Okay.
Last thing before you before the end of your turn.
I know. So I have Ambusher,
Okay.
and because technically this is a sneak attack,
It is.
it does double damage, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, in that case,
So you're gonna try and ambush him as he goes to make his way out of the tent?
yeah, like because like I'm gonna be like right up next to him,
Mhm.
and so right as he gets to like here,
Okay.
is when I'm gonna do it.
Perfect. Go ahead. Roll me an attack roll at advantage. Go.
Oh,
So, since it does
That was
max-
really
since your-
impressive.
Since your ambusher does max damage, and it was a critical attack, what? How many damage dice does the sword?
well, that's my dagger.
Your dagger. Okay. How much
Uh,
damage does a dagger do?
1d4 plus 4.
Okay. So 8, 16. Yeah. You how do you kill him?
Pretty much, I just grab him by the mouth and just freaking take the dagger right into his throat, just so that there's no sound, no nothing, and I drag his ass to the back of the tent.
Perfect. He is no more. And you go ahead and move him into the back of the tent.
Yep.
Effectively hiding him behind some of the crates and such.
What else inside the tent anyway?
We can get to that coming around to your next turn. As
Okay.
we move on to Cranberry.
So we're trying to release the children, is that right?
That's what I assume that you guys are trying to do. I mean, it is what your mission entails.
Where did Drex wander though? I'm kind of lost on the map.
So Drax is
Oh,
up
he's
in this
right there.
area. Yeah, he's up by the multitude of cages.
Ah. Well, I will make it there. Not with my speedo. What can I do?
But y'all don't know that.
Yeah, he was stealth as fuck.
I don't know that he. Okay.
You saw Drax disappear, and then you made your way down to the bottom of the map, and made the sound, drawing damn near
Oh, I wouldn't
everybody.
know. Okay, I wouldn't know as a character.
Yeah.
Give me a second. If there is actually something I can do. I don't know about that. Yeah, there is one thing I can do, and I will do it. Even if it costs me one spell slot.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast the Mage Armor on me.
Okay. Which mage armor, I believe, gives you a +5 to your AC. Or no?
It is actually my AC becomes 13, and I add Dexterity modifier to it, and it's for 8 hours.
Okay.
So I believe that will be all.
Okay. And that's gonna be the end of your turn.
Wait, one thing. Since I can command Strawberry at my bonus action,
Mhm.
he isn't in some kind of danger, or is he?
Currently, at this moment, he is not in danger. However, I'll say with this part of the bonus action, he'll make his way deeper into the forest on his loop.
All right. And since he has his own action, can I move him one more time?
Yes.
Okay,
Say he gets right about there.
that's perfect. And that will be all.
Okay. At the end of your turn, we come up to Merlin. You sitting there watching all this go on, you see several individuals make their way down towards make their way towards the entrance to the. You see all the goblins had sprinted down, and coming out from around the tent areas, you see several gnolls and bandit individuals. What would you like?
Probably would like to move in closer.
Okay. Are you gonna try and get up to
And
like the tent and hide around the tent?
more of the middle tent.
So you want to get more up here.
Yes.
Okay. I'll say for your movement, you can kind of get up into this area. Not quite out in the open, but still in the tree.
Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you would like to do?
No.
All right. At the end of your turn, we come up to Dread.
Okay. I'm gonna try to move as far as I can to try and catch up with Merlin to give him some backup.
Okay. Moving as far as you
Okay.
can.
Right.
I'll say,
Pop out of the fence.
yeah, I'll say you can get right about there. With your.
Okay.
Okay.
Do I see anything else from
Give
where
me-
I'm at?
Give me a perception check.
Oof.
Nothing new. No. You don't really see anything. And is that going to be the end of
Nope.
your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. At the end of your turn, first, the bear is also going to kind of move up. And since he looks like a bear, it doesn't really draw anything. So these guys are going to continue to push down into this area. Down here. Whereas the goblins are going to make their way closer to the forest. Right there. And at the end of that turn, we come up to Jack.
I would like to move towards Dread to get to the cages stealthily.
Okay,
Like, yeah, that way.
perfect. Anything else that you want to do?
No, I use my movement and my action to dodge, so 60 feet.
Okay, perfect. At the end of your turn, we come back to Drax. What you doing there, Drax?
Well, now I'm gonna find out what's inside this tent.
Okay, perception check. Or investigation, I'll let you pick.
Okay, I will choose investigation since I'm not fucking dealing with a nat one again.
Almost
Where's
a
not
nat
much
one.
better.
So I mean, looking around, you see several crates. You do see a desk with some papers and some quill. If you would like to, I'll say you can give me a investigation check on the papers themselves if you want to try and take a look over.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, thank God.
Looking over the paperwork, it's invoices and like requests, and the biggest one that you see is for, as it states, 17 units delivered to the Crimson Ivory Manor.
Ah,
And the deadline is 1 week's time.
okay.
And I'll say with everything that you did for that, that'll eat up your turn outside of your movement.
Is there anything else inside of the tent?
Not that you really noticed. I mean, you do see the crate, but
I'm not
Well,
worried about those right
yeah, you don't see anything else really of note.
now. All right then. In that case, Jesus Christ, child.
I thought
I'll
a
kinda-
fucking fly flew past your mic.
No, it's my kid. I'll move like out that way.
Okay, perfect. At the end of your turn, Cran.
Ish.
Yep. Yep.
It is your turn.
my
What are you
turn.
doing?
So since everybody started moving that way, I guess I will move that way as well.
Perfect. I'll say you can get right up there with everybody else. And with that, Strawberry will also be able to make his way up towards this area.
Okay.
And is there anything else that you would like to do?
Well, no, I don't believe there is something like this.
Okay. At the end of your turn, I die, but Merlin, it is your turn.
Yay!
What you doing, Merlin?
So since I'm close to the middle tent, as I'm trying to make my way towards the double cages where the children are at. So
Trying to get to these cages up here or these cages over here?
actually, you know, it doesn't really matter which one. So I'm probably going to pick the one that's on the right side of the tent. Yeah,
Okay.
right there. Yeah.
So, yeah, you can, making your way around the back stealthily, you can get there.
Okay.
And are you proficient with lockpick? Or
That
lockpick? They would be under your tools.
Under my tools. Where are my tools?
It'll be in the same area as your languages. It'll say proficiencies, languages, skills. If you're proficient with the lockpick tool, if you even have lockpick, which I can also check for you.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Merlin. Does not look like you have lockpick tools, or it'd be like thieves' tools.
Yeah, I know. I'm not seeing any.
Yeah, you do not have thieves' tools, which means you don't have a lockpick, but I'll say you can try and use like an arrowhead to kind of pick the lock.
I was gonna say either that or one of my daggers.
Yeah. So if you want to do that, go ahead and give me just a straight dexterity check.
Okay, dexterity. Is that like a D?
You can just
I
click.
have other windows like so fucking small, and I'm trying to figure where it is at.
You should just be able to click on dexterity in your that saving throws.
Dexterity is like the
Yeah,
on the
just click on the
side.
word dexterity, and it'll give you a dexterity check.
Oh, okay, I see it.
That's a save. The dexterity underneath, like your 6 traits, where it says like strength, dexterity, constitution, all that, the big numbers.
Yeah.
Just click on the word dexterity right there.
All right, yeah, got it.
Wait,
Did I need to roll it again or?
No, it should. Here, I'll just do it for you real quick. Oof. So, with a natural 1 on trying to pick this lock, you take your dagger out and you're carefully inserting it into the keyhole, feeling around with the tip, and as you start to get it and twist, you feel the tip of your blade break as you are
Well,
unable to pick the lock. Oh,
Well, fuck. Okay, so let me try to pull up my arrow head and see if I can get the fucking shit out of the damn lock.
all right, go ahead and give me. I'll say this is the last thing you can do on your turn. Go ahead and give me another dexterity check. That's a save again. The check.
Where's the check mark?
No, it's the big word, the big numbers, where it says like
The big.
19, 8, 13. The one that says 19 with
Hey,
dexterity.
hang on. Oh, 19.
It's like right under your name. It's got the column of your stats. Here.
Oh, okay, and so you
You just click on the word dexterity, not in the saving throws, but next to the
Oh,
saving
okay.
throws.
Okay, all right.
So, I'll say with that 16 though, pulling out your arrow, it's difficult to pick the lock now that the tip of your dagger is inside of the lock. And you sit there and fiddle with it for a little bit, and I'll say coming up on your next turn, if you make another dexterity check, there's a possibility you might be able to pick the lock, but currently still. At the
Might be him.
Okay. At the end of your turn, we come to Dread.
Alright. Can I kind of like sneak up next to this white tent in front of me? To like the right side of it?
Yeah, you can absolutely do
Like,
that. Like you
in
want to get
between
like
the
here,
white one and the purple. Yeah,
right there.
yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Yes,
Okay.
that would definitely be a common tool set for you to have.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, because I was looking and I didn't see it, and I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah. Okay. And what are you trying to do there, Dread?
can I hear anything in either of the tents I'm next to?
Give me a perception check.
So would that be strength or
That's a dex. That's a dex thing.
okay? And then are there any mods to that?
I'll say you would have a proficiency bonus with it.
So
Dex
proficient
plus.
or expertise?
Proficient, not expertise.
Okay. And then what's the number?
Uh, it would be dex plus proficiency is your bonus. So, whatever your dex bonus plus your proficiency modifier is.
So 4.
Yeah. Okay. With a 6, I mean, in the white tent, you do hear a individual inside that tent, kind of moving around. You hear some crates, moving. That's about all you're able to gather from that.
Alright, that ends my turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, Jack. What do you do?
From what I've seen, are those cages made of wood or metal?
For looking around at them, some are like a wood, some are reinforced wood, and some are metal.
The one the Merlin is next to, is that wood?
The one that Merlin is next to is a reinforced.
Hmm. Okay. I suppose I'm just moving forward to the other cages way in the back.
Okay. Get you right about there.
Yes.
Perfect. I mean, it does get you a decent line of sight on Dread as he moves in towards the 2 tents, and you can see across the way almost entire. Anything else you would like to do?
Not for now.
Okay. At the end of your turn, we come back to Drax.
Well, okay, I'm gonna start picking these locks up here.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me that dex check with your bonus.
Da-da-da-da-da. Oof.
Well, Thieves' Tools. I mean, it's not. So, going in on this lock, it's actually a fairly simple.
Okay.
It's nothing extravagant. As you kind of take a look around, realizing how many cages there are, they probably have simple mass-produced locks for the sheer amount.
Okay.
But after a couple of, I'm gonna say, like, it takes you about a minute to sit there and get the lock just right to pop it. But you do manage to unlock this one cage.
Okay.
And
I'm gonna
inside of it, you do see the 4 children.
Alright, I'm gonna tell him and be like, and wait. We will come get you. I have a group. We're here to save you guys. I look like them. Just go into the woods and wait. We will come get you when we're done.
And they do listen. And very, very quiet, surprisingly, make their way out of the cage and into.
And then so all these other ones around me pretty much heard me say that too, right?
Yeah, I'll say the ones closest to you, so the other 3 cages near you,
Yeah.
yeah, they would have been able to hear you, but not the other 2 on the other side of the tent.
Right. Alright, so I'm gonna just kind of get. Well, I don't know where the door is on these, but you know, just gonna kind of.
So, with it having that row in the middle, all the doors are facing into the.
Okay. So, like, pretty much like right where I'm at.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep picking the locks then.
Okay, and we'll get to that on your next turn.
I mean, I get 2 actions, so I can pick 2 locks on my turn.
Alright, fine. Fair. Go ahead and give me another thief tool. Oh! Goddamn. And this one, you deftly pick in a matter of moments. And with them, not as quiet, but still fairly quiet, they are able to make their way out.
Not really worried about them being super quiet right now, because there's other shit going on.
Yes. And at the end of your turn, Cranberry, what are you doing?
Well, I would like to help, but I don't know if I can. Anyway, I'm kind of far from the stages.
I mean, you can definitely move in closer. You can try and get into a different area to help start on other locks, or you can make your way over to Merlin and help him out with that one.
Just like that. Because I'm fairly sure he is like 60 feet away from me.
You can make your way over there. Like
I
we're in loose combat, as in like I'm having you guys go in turns, but we're not actually in combat.
I'll see. Well, that can changes everything.
The possibilities.
Yeah, as you guys haven't really actually started an encounter, you guys are fairly fucking sneaky this time, coming into this camp.
Yeah.
And with the distraction on the other side of the camp from where you guys are at,
Would you say that Eldritch Blast could blast the lock without making any sound?
it would make a sound. It would definitely make a sound. It would definitely make a sound.
Okay.
I
wasn't
mean,
sure about it.
if
Okay,
you
good
like,
to
if you
know.
want to really think about like how Eldritch Blast would sound, It deals force damage.
thinking
Thunder
cranberries.
deals force damage. It's
Or that.
it kind of more or less sounds like thunder.
Okay.
A hand grenade.
Pretty fucking much.
Fire in the hole.
Okay.
So yeah, if you want to,
if
I'll say you can
I-
get up to Merlin to try and assist, or you can try and make your way over to another set of cages.
Okay, let's put that. I'll try to take others. No, I'm not sure if I know how, but I have one plan.
Okay. I'll say
there's-
you can definitely get
Yeah.
to like here if you want.
Yeah, I want to.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Yeah, you don't see anything.
Pretty bad. Oh, it's pretty bad. Okay.
So I'll say you end up actually getting right about here at the end of your turn.
Oh. So I'm closer to this cage, right?
Yeah.
But it's not enough. Oh, I have a plan. I have a plan because my plan didn't need it from the start for me to be actually at those cages. Since what I'm gonna do is, yeah, I'm not exactly sure how that works, but I would like to summon Unseen Servant in kind of pixie form,
Okay.
like little sprite,
It's unseen. You don't
Yeah.
see it.
I see it.
You sure?
I think that I would see it if I command it. Like,
I'm not sure. I'm just saying.
command it.
Okay. So do you want to get
So-
out there, or are you trying to still stay hidden but use your servant?
Oh, well. I can summon. Well, he can go away from me, I believe, 60 feet, because that's the range of the spell. So, if it would be possible for me to stay hidden and command him from the position I am. No, I don't believe it would be possible. Well, then, I'm just gonna hang around in case.
I think what would be good for you is to get closer because right now you're out in the open.
Yeah, but can I get closer? Because I believe I can, since my perception was really bad. That's why I end up where I ended up.
Oh.
So,
As soon as you can, you should get closer.
yeah, so what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna cast Unseen Servant from where I am. I'm not gonna
Okay.
move. And I'm gonna command it to try and lockpick those cages. And my point is, since it's so small, it shouldn't be actually hard for it to do so.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if that's in its capabilities.
Sir, your logic is bulletproof.
Can
Uh,
perform simple tasks that a human servant could do, such as fetching things, cleaning, mending, folding clothes, lighting fires, serving food, and
Yeah.
pouring wine.
Let me just grab this. Uh, Oh, come on. How do I not have a fucking token?
Just
Alright.
use some kind of shadowy figure that would do.
Yeah, what we're going to go ahead and use for this, just for shits and giggles, we're going to use Blueberry as your
Okay.
unseen servant. Just so we know where it is.
It could. I mean, I'm not sure if the pixie would make sense because I'm not sure if I ever seen any pixies. So it could be like in kind of.
Yeah, it also-
but
it
would be
also-
kind of difficult for goats to lockpick a log.
It also depends on what the spell says. If the spell says the servant is medium or small.
Say it. If it is, then I'm blind. It says it has AC of 10, 1 hit point, and strength of 2, and it can't attack. That's what I see. It's mindless and shapeless force. So
Okay.
basically, if it's shapeless, it can take any form, right?
So what I'll say is if you want it to lockpick,
Yes.
go ahead and give me a dexterity check at disadvantage.
Well, still better than nothing. Here we go. Here goes nothing. uh,
Dexterity.
It's bad.
Oh, that's
It depends
on
nice.
what you
That's
roll.
Still
That's
not
pretty
bad.
fucking good.
That's still not bad. I'll say
But it's a disadvantage, so
yeah. So
it
it's the
18.
still
18.
can end up bad.
It's the 18. So it's not bad. Not bad at
Oh.
all.
I still keep forgetting that that's on the first roll. Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
So with that, I'll say it takes your unseen servant a little bit of time, less time than you would have thought, but it does manage to pick the lock. I see I have a DM. What the fuck?
I didn't say it was game related. That's why I didn't tell you.
Okay, but I dig it. I dig it. I dig it.
It's anime girls, isn't it?
It was.
How did you know?
Because
Ty.
I know them too
Ty.
well.
It was Konako.
I have no fucking idea who that is.
Oh.
It was Konako.
Educate yourself in anime, my friend.
Yes.
I was educating myself in another anime,
Which one?
Dixie.
Seven Deadly Sins.
That's a good one.
It's a good.
Sure, that definitely.
Rising of a Shield Hero is another good one. That's the one I'm
Yes.
watching right now.
Yes. All right. Tangent done. So yes, that lock is now unlocked, and I'll say that would be the end of your turn.
Well, I can move, so yeah, that's gonna be all.
Okay. At the end of
And
your
with that,
turn,
I'm out of spells. Hell yes. What I'm gonna do?
Welcome
The-
to the world of warlocks.
the goblins
I
make
need to
their
sleep.
way in.
World of Warlocks.
These guys make their way up. These guys make their way up. This guy comes in. Strawberry, I'll say at this point, has made his way back up here. And then we come up to Merlin. What you do?
Waiting for somebody to come over here and help me pick this damn fucking lock.
If you would like to,
Because-
you can make one more attempt to pick the lock.
Damn.
I'll try one of my bow and arrows. That's
Okay.
my
Seduce the lock.
basically.
You want to try another arrow to pick the lock?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a dexterity check. again. Remember, just a check, not a save. Perfect. It's this lock, after having a blade broke into it, is a difficult. You are having a rough time trying to pick it.
If only if I had like a fucking grenade or something to blast this door open.
Killing all the kids inside with.
Let's do it stealthily. Psh.
Anything else you
Well,
would like to do?
if not at this time, no.
Okay.
Kids,
At the
beware! I'm handing you a hand grenade.
At the end of your turn, we come up to Dread. I'll say on your turn as well, the bear has also made his way over.
Oh my god, he's doing something?
Oh, my buddy's following me? Okay.
Well, I mean, you are essentially the one who broke the collar off its neck. So
Hey, I
you
helped.
helped. Yes, you helped. But he is currently the one out in the open.
Oh, shut up.
Would I technically be able to ride the bear?
If you
Is it
want,
bigger?
you can give it a shot.
Bear riding the bear. Let's go.
Well, first, what's the bear's movement?
Bears.
Can it
30, 40.
I think it's more of a situation where you have a mount that is supposed to be more of a tank than a speed car.
I believe it's
Yeah, I mean, it's got a
35.
movement speed of 40.
40.
That's still
Okay.
more than a any of us, I think.
Get on and attempt to move around the back of the purple tent to get to Merlin to help him out with the lock.
Okay.
Okay, what do I have to do for that?
I'll say since we're in Lucy combat, you get over to Merlin.
Okay.
If you want to help him, give me a. You know what? With you, the way you are, give me a strength check to pull this lock off.
How much?
Can we just say I crushed it in my hand?
Yeah. The DC
Just-
on it was 20.
You see that lock there?
You walk up and kind of move Merlin aside with your offhand. You grab the lock and just crush it and watch as it crumbles away.
Hey, Dread,
Okay.
can you help me with this lock? What lock?
More or less.
Lock? What lock? I don't see a lock there.
I don't see a problem. I see an opportunity.
Can you give me a hand with this lock? Yeah. Oh, is that what you meant?
And at this moment, the cage is unlocked. What would you like to do? There are 3 children.
So we already got. Okay, so did I see the 6 kids in the woods behind the other cages when I was moving around the back of the tent?
I would say give me a perception check.
Okay.
It's a fairly low DC, but yeah, you would have seen with the commotion going on, you would have seen Drax getting cages unlocked and kids moving into the forest.
Okay, I'm gonna whisper to the kids and try to have them move behind the tents and get to the woods stealthily.
Okay. And stealthily, they do make their way into the woods. The kids are rolling really fucking well on their stealth checks, I'm not gonna lie.
Look, there are kids who have been starved to near death in a cages. Of course, they're going to do whatever you tell them if you came to rescue them.
Yeah, more or less. You're getting them out of their cages, they're listening to you.
Yeah. Kids, we came to rescue you. And the kids, what's the catch?
Catch? No?
Do I get
Gotcha.
get a new iPhone? Then I'm not going.
Am I getting the iPhone? Like
Oh.
17?
Remember, I did that at the very beginning.
Oh. Okay. So, to backtrack a little bit, Dread, what you would have actually seen is you would have seen this other individual up at the cages releasing the kids into the forest.
Oh.
Yeah. But that is the end of your turn, so we will come over to Jack. Who is currently in the forest.
Just chilling in the woods.
I'm actually moving.
Where are you moving?
You know, to the rest of the party. Let's stay together.
Okay. Making your way over there. Not a problem.
Yes.
Jack, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Oh no. I see Merlin pooping. I don't see Merlin pooping.
You're too focused on keeping your eyes up and looking around. But is there anything else
Okay.
you'd like to do?
I don't think so.
Okay. At the end of your turn, we come up to Drax.
I'm gonna unlock these next 2 cages.
Okay. Go for it. Okay. And then for the other one? Okay. So, with these, again, you get these kids out. Not a problem. They make their way into the forest because all 4 of those cages heard you say, "Quiet, here to help, get into the forest."
Yep.
But, oh, I accidentally got you in here.
Now where'd I go?
Where the fuck did you go?
Don't know.
You're so fucking stealthy that you even disappeared off of my screen.
Bro is John Wick. Nobody sees him.
There.
You know what I imagine? Jake's character opening cages and be like to the kids, do what you want because pirate is free. You are a pirate.
Welcome to the crew.
So, anything else you would like to do
Open
for your turn?
doors.
You do still have movement.
Where's the goddamn Ruda?
Again, Lucy combat, we're not really going with like your movement speed.
Alright, well, okay, I'm gonna meander my way back over there, tell the kids the same
Okay.
thing that I told the other ones so they know what's going on.
Give me a perception check. Okay. As you make your way over to this cave, you do hear one very stern individual in a big white tent. He sounds
no.
rather pissed off, and sounds like he's yelling at somebody else.
Okay.
That's what you hear on your turn. At the end of your turn, we come up to Cranberry.
So since I kind of freed those kids last turn, but I didn't make to command them to get into the forest, so they will be free. Oh, by the way, let's say that Blueberry, I mean the unseen servant, just disappears at this time since he completed his tasks.
Perfect.
I think he stays for 1 hour. It's not your concentration.
Well, he's out. I don't give a shit.
And you move in.
Yeah, I'm gonna just talk to them like, yo, you guys are free. Get out.
Okay.
Parenting 101.
And with that,
Leave.
let's see how it goes.
There's the door.
This group does make their way into the forest, albeit a little loud.
Do you move too?
And
yeah.
is there anything else that you would like to do?
Get the fuck out.
Could I move to the last cages with children?
You want to make your way over here?
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, I'll say you could probably get right about there. And if you want to, give me a perception check.
Oh no.
I don't like where this is going.
You're passing right in front of the entrance.
Yeah.
What a sneaky goat am I?
There's a can next to their door.
Cranberry,
No, I'm kidding.
as you make your way past this white tent, allowing you to get up to the cages,
Cool.
looking inside, you see an individual.
In a tent or in a cage? Is it?
In the tent. In the white tent.
Okay.
You see
How does this individual looks like?
a dwarf with fiery red hair and a scar across his face.
Wasn't it the one that was at the start, right next to the tent?
That you would assume that this is the individual for your elimination. Well,
Hmm. Is he alone?
he appears to be alone in there.
Well, that's suspicious.
Why it would be suspicious?
Because he was talking to someone.
Would I know about the aspect alone?
No. I mean, you can see
I
him
think
talking.
I think only Drax know about it.
Yeah.
Like, you can see him actively talking, but you don't see anybody else in.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. If I was seeing him talking to. Okay, so that's weird. Yeah. Nah. I'm just gonna move to tens and try to help
Okay.
opening them up.
And I'll say you'll be able to help more at the start of your next turn.
Okay. That makes
And
sense.
at the end of your turn, we come to Merlin. What you doing,
Well,
buddy?
since we have these 3 children out, I guess we can sneak into one of these tents and find something useful.
Okay. You want to? What tent do you want to sneak?
The one to our right.
The purple one, or the white
The white one.
one? Okay. Making your way in. Give me a stealth check.
Where's stealth? Bear with me. I'm looking.
Right above survival, right below sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Okay. As you push your way into the tent, stealthily, you notice an individual on the inside of the tent who is currently, with his back turned, going through a crate.
This could be either a bad thing or a good thing. Whether it could help us, or I should just go ahead and use my dagger and just kill him.
Up to you. What are you doing?
Merlin, he's touching your booze.
Fuck this.
You're gonna
Dagger.
attack him? Okay. Go ahead and roll an attack roll at advantage because he has his back turned to you. This is considered a surprise attack.
So just do my dagger.
Yep.
Why are you not letting me?
Should just be able to click on the word dagger and it'll make the roll.
Oh shit! I was clicking on the wrong one.
Okay, and let's see. Oddly fucking enough, that hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Touch my fucking booze and see what the fuck happens.
And the damage roll?
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Okay.
That was amazing.
Considering that this is more or less a critical, and he doesn't have a lot of that, what do you do to kill this band?
Find some rope and tie a knot in it and fucking hang him.
Jesus Christ.
That's why
Peacefully, of course.
when we leave, his buddies will try to find him, and then they come into this tent and they see him.
Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, he's dead. He's dead. I'll say that'll be the end of your turn. Jesus fuck, you're demented. At the end of your turn, we come up to Dread. What are you doing, Dread?
I guess I'm gonna try to attempt to stealthily move into the purple tent.
Okay, go ahead and give me a stealth check. Okay, you make your way into the purple tent. And once you do, you also see an individual who has their nose buried in paper.
Just one individual?
Just one individual. And looking around in the tent, you do see more or less just nothing but paperwork. But he's just sitting there with his head down, buried in his notes. What are you
Mike,
doing?
DM.
Ah,
You can see his head buried in the papers and read, "What head?"
yes, you would.
Okay.
I'm kind of torn between doing what Jack said and just trying to hit him right square in the forehead with my javelin.
Whichever one you want.
What would be what head? What would I have to roll for that?
An attack roll with your sword.
Oh, with my sword? Okay. Click.
Yeah, that'll fucking hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
And I just click the damage next
Yes.
to it.
Yes. So, as this bandit is silently filling out some notes,
I don't
you,
impress.
with your stealth one above his perception, stealthily walk up, raise your sword, and with a very gnarly thunk, your blade sinks into the desk and his head rolls away.
And then it waddled away. Waddle, waddle.
And what would you like to do now that you're inside this tent?
What tent?
Can I investigate the papers at all?
Yes, go ahead and
Aside
give me an
from the ones
investigation
that
check.
my sword is currently buried in. Investigation. Right there.
Okay. Looking around at the papers, I mean, they're a whole slew of different things. Some are requests coming in for X amount of units to be delivered to Z place. There are some that are like expense reports based off of like food, travel, blah blah blah, things like that. This is kind of more just like a, if you will, like a finance department. Like this is where all the paperwork happens. If you would like to, you can. You being a long-standing member of the Order of Cloak and Shield, you know that any evidence is great evidence. So seeing all this, you grab up as much of the papers as you can. I'll say you get a good number of documents with varying things. Mostly ones revolving around like the units, how many units and to where.
Okay, so focusing more on deliveries rather than expense reports.
Exactly. I mean, you do grab a couple of the expense reports too to kind of see if that'll help out with like cutting them off when supply. So
Okay.
with that, that'll be the end of your turn, and I'll say that the bear also makes his way up here. But at the end of your turn, we are gonna have these guys, the goblins, are going to move deeper into the forest, as well as these guys over. And with that, we come up to Jack. You just watched Merlin and Dread kind of split into a tent, and you hear from one end the sound of a rope going, and from the other you hear a ka-dunk. You are right in the middle of these two motherfuckers dying.
Yeah, but I don't know who died.
Mm-hmm.
So I will stealthily peek into one tent, make sure he's alive.
In one
And
tent, you do see
other
Merlin
tent?
still standing, but you do see just above the door frame of the tent, you see some feet dangling.
Like, I've heard of a game called Hangman, but this is too much.
Jesus Christ.
Well, when you kill somebody already, you gotta look like you strangled them, be able to hang the person.
Look, whatever works for you, okay? I'm going to look for Dread.
This is Sparta!
Popping into or making your way over to the other tent. You don't even make it in before you see the head of the bandit slowly roll out in front of the bear. And the bear grabs it and starts munching on it. The fucking face with the wide eyes just... And looking inside, you see Dread as he's picking up piles of papers and like shoving them into compartments in its legs.
Great.
Bro's just like, nice.
There is
Nice job.
There is still one more tent.
Yeah, there's the white one
Mm-hmm.
with our guy, which I don't know.
So if you want to make your way into that tent, you can give me a stealth.
Oh, okay.
Why did I move?
Did I move the wrong person?
Because I told you.
I think he's under the bear.
No.
All right,
Well, that's
stealth
Merlin.
check.
That's
You said.
Merlin. Like I said, I think he's under the bear.
He is under the bear. Alright. Yep, stealth check.
You said a stealth check.
Yep.
Please. Thank you.
Okay. They have been rolling really fucking shittily on their perception check.
I rolled 2 nat ones.
Yeah, this motherfucker rolled a 2. He is completely oblivious to you coming in. What would you like to do? You saw your 2 companions brutally murder the other 2 bandits. I mean, thinking about Jack, with what's going on in this camp, how would he react to these individuals who are eating?
Can I both use a cantrip and then attack with my sword?
Yes. Cantrip is a bonus action, sword is main.
Okay, so I would like to use a thorn whip to get him closer to me.
Okay. Go ahead and make the attack roll for it.
God damn.
As you hit him with the thorn whip, go ahead and just roll me damage on it.
Okay.
Okay. You smack him square across the face with the thorn whip, not wrapping him up like you wanted to, but you did gather his attention as you move in. Go ahead and make your attack.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll for damage. Didn't have a lot of hit points to begin with, didn't have a lot after you smacked him in the face. How do you kill him?
When I smacked him across the face and he turned around, I was running up to him and just stab him with the sword into his chest.
Okay. As he slowly sits there dying. Did I? Oh, I didn't kill him. As he sits there slowly dying, you look into his eyes and you see no remorse. But he is dead. Anything else you would like to do?
Just to say to his face right before he fades away, this is more peaceful than you fucking deserve.
Brutal. I like it. All right. At the end of your turn, Drax.
So I'm gonna kind of sneak my way down here into the tent since Cranberries is up there.
Okay.
Before I do, I'm gonna tell the kids, be like, "Shh, my friend's coming to get you."
Okay. Making your way over to the tent. Are you making your way into, or just next?
Yes,
Okay.
into.
So go ahead and give me a stealth check. I think I can get lower. Okay. Making your way in, you do see the red-haired, bearded, scarred-faced individual that you recognize from the poster for your limit. What would you like to do?
Does he hear me?
No, he appears to still be having a conversation with someone, but there's
With
nobody
who?
else. There's nobody else in the tent.
Oh, okay then. Real? What's the fucking sixes? I swear to God.
You know what's crazy is he rolled a 6 too. So
Crazy. I was crazy once.
They locked me in a room.
a rubber room.
A rubber room with rats.
Rats.
And rats make me crazy.
Rats made me crazy.
All right. So, with your perception, you don't see anybody else. Just
Okay, but like, can I get like?
you see a odd-looking spherical object on his desk.
Like a crystal ball?
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna roll another stealth check to try and get like closer without being seen or heard. 7.
Wasn't a 6.
It's getting higher.
you feel that you are stealthier than you were, and you proceed to make your way closer.
Okay, I'm gonna listen to like what he's talking about, who he's talking to, see if I can find out who he's talking to.
Okay. In listening in, I'm not going to have you roll a perception check because you're right next to me.
Well, not only that, I'm also still, yeah. So if he turned around, I'm not too worried.
Yeah.
But
you hear him, and you hear what he's saying. He's saying, I know we're late, okay? Give me a fucking day. I'll get it over to the Crimson Ivory Manor in 3 days. Just give me some fucking time here. And you hear the static from the other individual in the ball. I told you I needed it yesterday. If you do not get it to me today, it'll be your head I dine on.
and then after that, does it just like cut? There's no
Yeah.
more. That could be arranged.
All right, buddy.
Do I recognize the voice of the person that's on the other end?
Give me a history check.
Thank God it wasn't the other one.
Still on the up and up, man. Still going up.
No, you don't. You do not.
Doesn't even sound familiar.
No. But you do
Does
also
the voice
hear.
sound like he's wearing furs?
You do also hear, as you're sitting there, you hear this dwarven individual. I swear to God, I'm gonna hunt that bloodsucker down and put a stake through his heart my fucking self. God, fuck.
Okay. All right. What's going on, boss?
Who the fuck are you?
I just heard you arguing. I didn't know what was going on. I'm just trying to make sure everything's okay. We got all the kids in the cages.
Nothing,
What are we doing?
Nothing for you to be concerned of, but timetables have moved up. Get 17 of them together, put them in a fucking cart, and take them to the manor.
Okay. What then?
Do the delivery like fucking normal.
Okay.
Now get the fuck out of my tent.
Does he turn around?
Yes. Go ahead and roll your damage there.
So this is also because it's also an ambush, so it'd be it's still 19. So
It'll count as a critical. So, and your sword does 1d8? Or is it 1d10?
1d10 plus 4.
Okay, so 14 plus 7, 21 points of damage go into it.
Mhm.
Okay. With your sword still in him, his head looks back at you, and you see a wicked grin appear on his lip. Ah, final. And with that, we are going to go to break. We will be back here shortly, guys. Make sure you grab some drinks, some snacks, use the restroom, do whatever you guys need to do, and we'll be back in about 10 to 15 minutes. And we are back. So, with that, we are actually going to be in combat.
Ah, fuck. Oh no.
Yep. And
How are you doing out there, R2?
picking up on the actual start of combat is Drax.
Wait, hang on. Where is it?
Omnignor.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, Drax.
I don't like how shiny that token is.
What are you doing for
A
your turn?
fire broke out. Unsheath thy credit card.
See, it sounds just like you.
I'm glad.
You're so good at making this.
All right, what were you saying?
It is your turn. For actual
Stabby,
combat.
stabby.
Okay, how hurt is he from that sneak attack?
Fairly decently hurt.
Try more deception. Sorry, boss, I tripped.
My bad, dog. I dropped my sword. Into your chest.
Oh,
Jesus!
Oh no!
What is
So,
that?
Go ahead and roll your damage.
God damn!
This is 14
Another-
plus 6. 20 points of damage.
It's still the same thing.
God damn!
Damn, boy.
I'm just gonna
That's a
scratch
lot of
out
damage.
instantly in my notes for the dwarf for his injured level right now. I'm just gonna leave it as injured.
wait, were you supposed to bring him in alive?
Alive or dead.
Okay.
Oh, let's
It's
go.
elimination. Of course, we're not bringing him alive.
Bro, this shit's like a PUBG lobby. Smack him with a frying pan.
Alright.
Do we
Anything else
have
you
a
would like
frying pan?
That is something that you can procure at some point.
Frying pan?
There should be a spell called create frying pan. Just out of shit and giggles.
Drax?
Can we work that into my Care Bear stare in the future? Great.
Am I able to subdue him?
You can try. What are you going to try to do to subdue him?
Well, he doesn't have any weapons in his hands, right?
That you're aware of?
Well, I mean, I attacked him twice.
Only the invisible
behind.
axe.
Yeah, you don't see any weapons that you're aware of.
Okay. Would it be athletics or would it be just straight up strength?
If you're are you trying to bear hug him?
No, I'm trying to like fucking throw his ass to the ground.
Strength. Contested strength back. I mean, he got a 17 on the die.
Okay.
So you go to shove him, and he does kind of move back a little bit, but he's still standing.
Fucking fat ass dwarves.
Order, daddy.
And I believe that is
I guess
the...
I'll say that'll be it for my turn, really.
Okay. Well, at the end of your turn is his turn.
It's his turn.
It is in this moment that you see the spectral scythe appear in his hands.
Ah.
As he goes in for his attack. Yeah, I don't think a 3's gonna hit.
Not even close.
No. So the scythe moves in front of you as you kind of just back up just a little bit, coming right.
I mean, we're inside. We're inside of a tent, and he's got a scythe. Like it got
It's a-
caught on the fucking top of
No,
the fucking.
this is like one of those like big ass carnival tents.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
Yeah. The tents in the center are gonna be more like your camping tents, but these bigger tents are like carnival size.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, you do dodge out of the way. He is going to take a step back, and then with his bonus action, he's going to cast Eldritch Blast.
Wait a minute. He moved away from me. I get attack of opportunity.
That you do.
Oh.
That's gonna hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
God damn!
God damn!
God damn! This dwarf about to just like.
Jesus. But he does continue to move back, and does a 15 hit.
No.
Okay. The Eldritch Blast harmlessly kind of goes right by your head. And the rest of you, you guys see the Eldritch energy come flying out of the tent.
Brr.
At the end of his turn, Cranberry. What you doing there, buddy? You hear the commotion in the tent. You see the Eldritch energy come streaking out of it.
Yeah, I actually have a plan. So I'm gonna again grab Cranberry's legs and I'm gonna fly out through the how it's called?
Entrance.
No, not the entrance, through the roof of the tent, or how do you say? Just through the fucking
I like
back
it.
of the tent.
I like it. How high up are you going before you fall in?
Well, I can do 40 feet, so. But I could use Cranberry's bonus action and then his main action, so I could use like 80 if that's needed.
Okay. How far above the tent are you going?
Just enough to go above it.
Okay.
And are you dropping it?
Yes. No,
Cool.
like goat is not that heavy, so I'm just
Are
gonna
you, like-
go through the roof.
But my
Yes, like
question
that.
is, are you like dropping onto it, or are you like dropping and like cutting through it? Because that's gonna.
Like something in the middle, so, like I'm gonna make a hole into the tent.
Okay.
No,
Just making sure you
actually-
weren't just gonna jump on the fucking tent and then entrap me and him in there.
No, I want to make a hole, so it's gonna still like stand.
Or you can provide aerial support.
Yes, that's actually what I wanted to do. So not actually like going through the tent, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab Strawberry's legs. I'm gonna make a how it's called, salto.
Salto.
Salto is salto.
360.
Yeah, I'm gonna make 360 and like throw the strawberry at the point of the sound, like where the draw would be at this moment. So I'm gonna ram the dwarf with strawberry
But
from the air.
you can't see the dwarf.
So I'm asking what I'm about to roll for me to actually guess where he would be at this moment. Like,
Okay.
no, I actually saw Eldritch Blast coming from the tent.
Yes.
So I
that
could
be?
assume where he would be standing, based on from where the Eldritch Blast came out of the
So
tent.
I have some clarifying questions for you.
Okay.
You're gonna go in the air, and
Yes.
mid-air you're going to throw strawberry.
As a bonus action, it's gonna just look like that, but I'm commanding him to go there. That's the mechanics of it.
Okay. Are you letting go of him, or are you staying attached to him?
Yeah, I'm gonna just fall through the hole that Strawberry is gonna make.
You're holding on to Strawberry.
Yes.
So you're basically making a Thor hammer.
No, I'm not. I'm just make 360 along with him and gonna
Doing
throw
a
it.
somersault.
Okay,
A
so
D4.
after you throw
He's
him,
gonna-
you're letting go and falling into the tent.
Yes.
Cool. That's what I needed to know.
Yeah. Like,
Because
that's
the
like,
roof of the
you know,
tent
I'm giving
is
up my
25 feet in the
air
air.
forces. What?
The roof of the tent is 25 feet in the air.
Okay.
Okay?
Full damage.
There's going to be fall damage, which can also lead into a wound.
Oh,
Broken leg. Broken arm.
Right. No ankle.
Dislocated
could I
kneecap?
actually, like, I'm gonna throw Strawberry through that tent roof. Could I, snipe him with the cranberry? Like
With
at
your
Eldritch
Eldritch
Blast? Yeah, at the same moment,
can't.
since it's gonna be bonus action for Strawberry and it's gonna be Eldritch Blast in main action.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
A
flop
lot's
that.
gonna happen right here, right now. First,
Yes.
give me a perception check to try and discern where the dwarf is inside the tent.
Damn.
Watch that
Oh,
natural one.
That's gonna fuck up so bad. It's gonna be so freaking. Oh, it's average. That should work.
Average. Yeah, it's average. You know that he's like towards the back of the tent. I'm gonna have you roll me just a straight. Let's go with a D.
D20.
No. A D8.
Okay. Oh goddamn.
On a 1 and a
I
2.
don't like where this is going.
On a 1 or a 2, it hits to the left. Okay. Honestly, I was gonna say on a 5 or a 6, it hits him.
Hell yes.
I'll say.
Game loves me.
How much does Strawberry weigh?
I'm just gonna find out
Average
real quick.
goat weight.
So I don't actually know if that's gonna be in its conditions.
Tell you what, go
Like
ahead.
he has my hit points, so if you can tell where you
I can look up average weight of a goat.
So
if
here's,
that
here's what I'm gonna
helps.
have you do.
That's
Go
definitely
ahead
would
and
say
roll
such an
me a
information.
D20
Yes.
plus your strength for the attack roll using Strawberry.
Okay. Well, wait. It's more like I'm using a ram from Strawberry.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and do me a ram attack with Strawberry.
120 to
wait a-
170 pounds.
Add strength.
So
plus your
first
strength.
That'd be a
for a hit,
that would-
and
that would-
second.
That would be at advantage, and then the
Yep.
attack would. You would add your strength modifier to it because you're throwing him.
Correct.
Wait. So this is actual
17 will
damage.
hit.
So first I need to roll for a hit, right?
Yep.
Okay. So D20 and he. Oh fuck no. Oh goddamn.
Is that for hitting?
It's at,
Yes.
it's at advantage, I'll say.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, no, he already like this.
Oh,
He should.
yeah.
He should be. He should be rolling for damage because he already did the ram attack.
Yeah,
which
you
was a
already
17.
no. Yeah, you already rolled the attack. It's a 17.
Where I'm aiming, yes.
The 17 is the
But
attack.
this was for him to hit the.
Now,
if
if
you
the-
will,
now
you
you
can
roll
do it
damage.
like it's hit.
Yeah, roll
What?
for damage.
So there's
roll
that.
damage and add your strength modifier because you're throwing Strawberry. So he's getting a ram attack plus the strength of you actually throwing him.
Yes.
Well, his.
Wait, a strength modifier of strawberry or of cranberry?
Of cranberry.
Cranberry.
Yours, not the goat's.
So the damage
Your
that the
strength
ram
It's
modifier.
attack
actually the
would
same
do.
thing, so I'll go with that.
So yeah, the damage that your ram attack
Yeet.
does plus your strength modifier.
So it's 2d10 plus. Well, mine is plus 1. Okay, so 2d10 plus 1.
Strawberry goes.
1
That's what I was just
2d10.
thinking. Just as he throws Strawberry,
Plus your-
Strawberry
what's
starts
your strength?
screaming.
That was just
Oh,
one
it's
d10.
11 in total.
Okay.
Sounds like an
Is
air
it,
raid
doesn't it do
siren.
2d10 though?
Oh, yes, it is. Wait, did I just
You only
roll?
rolled
Oh,
one.
Yes, I was looking at one. Oh, nice. So it's 15,
15.
and there's one more thing to it since it's okay, this is gonna be difficult a little in sense of ruling since good actually no. It's gonna be really difficult since there is a feature for goats that if they move 20 feet straight toward the target and he was flying like I don't know, it's up to you. If it's 20 feet straight, he should be rolling some special damage from
It doesn't
Charge.
even
Either
matter.
way, the dude's dead.
Yeah.
and you would be rolling what?
The
He's
dwarf
dead.
is dead?
Dwarf is dead.
Okay, so we could
Killed by flying
basically
goat.
rule it like
It's-
it could be pushed. I know, but it's okay.
Now here comes
Okay,
the
yeah.
here comes the second part of this scenario for you.
Second phase of boss fight.
No.
Okay.
Oh no, you're falling.
Yeah. I need
Okay.
you to roll me a athletics check to try
Yeah, is it strange? Oh no.
to try and
Told you I should be leaving that 60%.
slow your descent as you fall the 30 feet to the ground by catching onto some of the broken cloth, the wood.
Athletics.
That could be helpful actually. Okay.
Athletics check.
Here goes nothing.
How much? Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
He
I'm
slows
alive.
himself
Definitely I'm
down.
alive.
I would say.
It slows
I
himself
think
down.
what
Yes.
sounds. I think what
Enough.
sound we hear.
No, I'm
However-
still alive. Fuck you.
You slow yourself down enough to take half damage.
Okay. What's the damage dealer?
Ground.
Ground. Gravity.
You can feel the gravity.
You take
But
your
Mike.
halved damage is 4 points.
Mike, I got a question for you.
Yes.
Is there
That's
anything in there
amazing.
that I can like throw under him to like half the damage even more?
Oh,
I mean,
Half the
there's
half.
there's crates.
It's 4 points of
there's-
damage.
There's a desk. Yeah.
you
I mean,
use
it's
his
all
reaction though. If he has some.
You can
Okay,
you can
never mind.
try and catch him if you want. But that could also result in you getting
Yeah, that's why I was saying. Is there anything like I could throw under him to like
A
lessen
crate?
the impact?
Maybe a pillow. There wouldn't be.
There isn't a
I'm just saying,
pillow.
like, there's not anything like a folded up tarp or nothing.
No, that this is like a mobile office essentially.
no.
How about that levitating orb or something?
That's
So-
one thing. It's magical. Another, it's glass or something.
Fuzzy,
I don't know, but something.
I need you to go ahead and roll me a straight D20.
Oh,
Fuzzy?
no.
Just a straight D20 roll, Fuzzy.
I don't like this.
You don't need to like it. Just roll.
You don't need
Many
to. Okay.
rolls. Okay, that's average. I'm good with it.
You manage to escape this great fall with no lasting injury.
Yeah, take that off, bro. That is an achievement.
But at this moment in
I'm
time,
still alive.
you guys are no longer in combat. So, congrats. You guys were able to deal with all that. I will say, unfortunately, I do have to take another quick break. My work tried to call me, so I got to give them a call back. We'll be back here momentarily.
Works well.
All right, sorry about that, guys. Real quick work call. They were trying to call me into work. I said no. So, as you guys
Imagine
finish
it.
up
You
with,
shall not pass.
as you guys finish up with that very quick encounter, what are you guys doing?
I am gonna go back out and let the kids out.
Okay, go ahead and give me your thieves' tools checks. Easy enough. You managed to get them both open quickly. And Red, you want to do something?
While he's doing that, can I get the bear? So wait, let me just make sure there's nothing around. Can me and the bear go and grab a cart? Probably like either one of the green carts or the white covered cart,
Absolutely.
and carry that over to where the kids are.
Yes,
Mike, DM.
I would absolutely move it, but it is just part of the map.
Yeah.
But we will say that yes, you were able to get the bear hooked up to the cart.
Okay.
Good. Perfect. And you're gonna go meet up with Drax to get the kids loaded up into the cart and get the other kids.
Yep.
Perfect. So as you guys get the kids loaded up into the cart, is there anything else you guys want to do while you're still in the camp?
I'm gonna start looting all the fucking tents.
Okay.
I'm gonna go grab like 2 of the horses and hook them up to one of the carts.
Okay.
One of the brown ones.
Okay.
Let's not forget that we need to take the dwarf guy with us.
Oh, that too, yeah.
So
Have the bear carry him in his mouth.
So you guys can go ahead and Drax, go ahead and give me a investigation check looking around through the tents.
What the fuck?
Really good in combat, really terrible outside of combat.
Yeah.
That's better.
So I'll say, taking a look around through the tent that you just fought in, you do see the crystal ball, obviously.
Right.
You do see a chest in the back of the tent. It does appear to be locked.
I'm gonna unlock it. Fuck it.
Okay. Go ahead and... Perfect.
Everything else, but I can't see shit.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You should wear glasses.
Hey.
You do manage to get out of the way of the acid spray that gets triggered the moment you lift the lid of the chest. Looking inside, looking inside this chest, you do see a large diamond piece, a large ruby, a pouch of money, and a scroll.
I'll grab all of it and just put everything in my pockets and read the scroll.
Okay. Do you...
Are we integrating weight?
Yes.
Am I still by Drax?
You
No,
can
he
make
is.
your way over to him, but
I'm like
Drax,
in here
What?
now. Ha.
Yes.
do you read the scroll out loud, or do you just read it?
Just need to have him at me.
Why?
Before, like, I don't like read it. I just kind of like glance
What
over
do you
it
mean? The
to
diamond?
see if there's anything.
What
like,
languages do you know?
important
Oh, rupee.
about it.
I just need a diamond.
Common,
Diamond.
Draconic, Dwarvish, and Sylvan.
Okay. Give me an Arcana check. Reading over it, it is in Sylvan, but you're not very magically inclined. But you do see one word that really piques your daily.
Huh.
But
I'm
you
gonna-
can't really make out the rest of what the scroll says.
Okay. I'll just keep it on me until we get like back to the place.
Okay.
And then,
How much were the diamonds worth?
At a quick glance,
Yeah.
probably about 500 gold pieces worth.
We
How
should
many
keep
diamonds
that.
are there?
And the
One
rubies.
diamond.
Well, I know. I have it all.
5.
What one
We should
diamond?
keep the diamonds because there's one very interesting spell which can save our asses later on.
Do
You just need to
do
have.
druids gain access to that spell?
Yes, I checked.
You do. You do. I don't.
It's a 3rd level, so I don't have it now, but I can get it later.
All right. And that ruby, being a pirate, you're very well acquainted with gemstones. This
Treasures.
ruby is worth about 150 gold.
Okay.
And if you want to take a look into the pouch of money, you can.
Yeah.
Okay. Looking into the pouch, you do see about 10 gold, 40 silver, and 15 copper.
Okay. I'll let you do the math, but like when we split that up between everybody.
Okay. And that's about all you find inside the the tent. Anything else you guys would
Okay.
like to do?
Is
Can I
there
loot-
something
can I loot the dwarf?
worth of looking at in the tent I was in?
You can take a look around. Give me an investigation check.
I would like
Can I loot
to.
the dwarf?
Yeah, absolutely.
He's got on his buddy.
Yeah. So,
Me and strawberry, or me and cranberry together. I'm guessing since he's right there.
And strawberry.
And yeah, well, yeah, strawberry's gonna like. Strawberry's just probably laying on top of his ass.
so
It's a
you
goat,
do,
don't let it eat anything.
you do see the scythe that he pulled out of nowhere. And he is wearing dwarven plate mail. And you do see a small pouch of money on his hip as well.
I'll toss the money to strawberry or to cranberry. You know,
The-
like see how much is in here.
Thank you.
And you do also, looting through him, you do find one potion of healing, a typical potion of healing.
Okay.
Cranberry, looking through the pouch of money, there's about 15 silver, 30 copper, and 2 gold.
Just repeat that quick for me, please.
2 gold,
13 silver,
30 silver,
2 gold, okay.
15 copper.
15.
Okay, thank you.
Jack, looting around through the tent that you're in, there's not really much of note here. I mean, it's mostly like food rations, spare daggers, rusted longsword, things like that. Kind of like this is more.
I
like
take the food rations.
Okay. You can take however many food rations you like. You can even load up a couple crates into the cart.
That I will do.
Okay. I'll say do that. It'll take you better part of about 15 minutes, but you can get 9 crates worth of food rations into it.
Actually, need to eat.
It's not for me.
Oh, I see.
And each crate carries roughly about 300 rations.
God damn.
Can I more thoroughly search the tent that I'm in now and then search the tents in the middle?
Yeah. Go ahead and give me an investigation check. So searching through this tent, again, this one has like all the documents. There's not really a lot going on in here that you didn't already know about, but you can definitely take some extra time to comb through the dockets and everything, get more evidence, a different location, maybe. I mean, you do see a map strung up the back.
I'm gonna take the map.
Okay. In your inventory, you can put in outpost map / delivery route. Merlin, are you wanting to do anything?
Since I was gathering two of each horses on the carts, I'm probably gonna make my way towards the children and have them getting into the cart.
Okay, well, that's why the bear was there. The bear with the cart. So the children have been loaded up into the cart. I'll say we don't necessarily need this map anymore. But, and you guys are actually more. But with that being said, you guys are able to gather all the children up into the cart. All the supplies you could want, document, looting through the tents in the center. They are almost entirely just strictly for sleeping. You find bedroll, lantern, pillows, things like that. Like they are meant for sleep. The big tents are meant for work.
Can I grab a few bedrolls and pillows for the kids to get some rest on something comfortable?
Absolutely. With ease, you guys are able to gather everything and claiming everything that you need for your bounty. The dwarf kids, you guys set out on your adventure back to the city of Akosa to go and turn it west.
I got. Did I take the scythe and the freaking?
If you want to, you can.
I want to take the scythe, and I'm gonna take the dwarven chainmail, the dwarf mail too, just to like sell it.
Okay, easy enough for you to do. Loading everything up into the carts. I mean, between the bear, the horses, you guys have 3 carts at your disposal. With that, it'll cut down your travel time from 4 days to a day and a half.
Nice.
So, you guys will have to stop one time to set up camp with the 20 plus children
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
and keep them safe.
Yeah. But wait, did we take the orb?
If,
Yes.
yeah, I was gonna say if you guys wanted to, you definitely could have taken the crystal.
Yeah, and the dwarf as well.
Obviously.
Yep.
He's our bounty.
So, with that, can I get somebody to roll me just a straight d20 for the first day of travel, as it is the early morning?
God damn, Dread.
Yeah.
As you guys
welcome to luck.
As you guys push in, you make your way along the mountain. You make your way through the forest and find yourselves a nice little, I guess you could say, cubby. Setting up the horses in the carts as kind of a semicircle to ward off people coming in from all but one direction. You guys get the kids laid out with food rations, make sure that they're well fed, well taken care of. And I take it that Dread and Jack are going to stay up for watch.
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and
Shut the fuck up.
go ahead and both of you give me perception checks for the first couple of hours of. Okay. So as you guys are sitting there watching, you know what's to come.
Yep.
In the early hours of the night, backlit by the moons, you see a large deer stepping to the forest for camp. Staying about 40 feet away.
Okay.
It just sits there and watches.
Do we want to try and get some information out of this one after we just did all of that?
Yes. I'm going to cast Speak with Animals and greet the friend that came to watch us.
Hello.
Hi. How are you?
Been better.
So you came here to watch us, right?
Yep.
And do you know something about the guy who sent you being a little pissed off?
I haven't seen him since yesterday.
Okay. Hmm.
What's he say?
He's saying that the guy that, you know, has all these animals under his control, that he hasn't seen him since yesterday. I wanted to ask, like, if he's pissed that we took the kids. But I guess we won't find out.
I will see him when I leave here in a couple of hours.
Ask the animals to work for you.
I can't.
Just
Do we want to try to break the collar? Or do we want to just leave it alone?
Question. Do you need to go back to that guy?
Every day?
And what happens if you don't?
Don't know.
Have other animals tried to not go to him?
I mean, every animal that's never returned has been found dead.
Aha. And what do you think about being free?
I like free. I get to run. I get to eat berries.
We can try to set you free.
If you want.
We can try.
Alright.
Okay.
Let's
Same thing.
do it.
Giving guidance and aiding him.
Yes.
Okay. Strength check at advantage plus a d4.
Strength. Oof.
Oh no.
With the both
Sorry,
of you
no free for you.
tugging, with both of you tugging as hard as you can, this collar feels sturdy and unmoved.
One
Right.
thing I would like to try, if we move the collar higher, where his neck is more narrow, does the collar shrink?
Yes.
He's... Ah.
I thought it wouldn't be that easy.
Does it shrink around our hands if we move it up with our hands holding on to it?
No.
So it stays the same size if we're holding on to it?
Yeah.
Hmm. So basically we can try to get it off his head without breaking it?
Yeah, but we would have to stretch it so far.
This is
And
a
that's a
male.
lot more strength checks.
This is a male deer.
Yeah, so we'd have to get it around its antlers too.
And hey friend, how do you feel about not having your antlers?
Mating season's in a couple of weeks, so I would prefer to have my antler.
Do you value more being free or have your antlers?
I mean, I'm more or less free as long as I tell the man in the pelts what you guys are doing. Jack,
Yes.
give me an arcana.
And watch that natural one. How much?
You don't gather any.
That is
Not a natural one, but not good.
You don't gather any new information.
It's a fucking collar.
Anything else that you guys
Does
want to
my
do?
suit have any analysis capabilities?
No.
No. Okay.
But like basically, if we reduce the antlers, we can still maneuver the collar to take it off. Not to cut the antlers off completely, but to just make them smaller.
Yeah, but that still isn't really a good idea for the deer.
What do you say to that? And I'm talking to the deer.
I mean, please don't fuck with my antlers. I like them a lot. They get me pretty dope.
I mean, we could always just try lifting it up higher and then pulling it, because it's already wider.
Get a better grip.
Yeah.
A shot.
Okay, let's do it.
Same thing. Strength check at advantage plus defense.
Yeah.
Is it good? It's not bad.
This time, as you pull on the collar, you feel it tear. And you just can't get the last little bit.
It's wider.
I mean, it's like maybe like an inch off like the base of the neck of the deer. I'll say, just give me a straight strength check. And with one final, you guys rip the collar in half, seeing the arcane sparks as the magic inside the collar is released.
There you go.
Yay, I'm free.
I fucking love that.
Just be careful not to get caught again.
I'm moving south.
Good for you.
I heard it's really pretty at the bottom of the continent. A lot of pretty big does, if you know what I mean.
I turn to Dread and say, the deer is horny.
Ah, I see.
Give me a perception check to verify.
Me?
No, Dread.
Oh no.
It's very hard to miss, but you see the schlong.
Damn, no.
Waving in the breeze.
Yeah. And you watch as it trots away, just side to side. Like you're afraid for any rabbit that gets in the middle, just
Bro, rabbit, squirrel,
poor
bird,
Karen.
small animal.
Right about then, Karen pops up from the ground and gets dick smacked in the face. But the deer has trotted off.
It's
And-
not a pretty image.
Well, you're free to be free to fuck whatever it finds. Probably those.
And as
Yay.
the night progresses, you guys don't see anything new. For the second portion of the night, go ahead and give me another perception check.
Perception.
Perception.
Okay.
I see everything. He sees a flower.
No, he's Jack. You are too focused on the sight of deer schlong
No.
swinging in the wind to be able to
Mike,
focus on.
Mike,
the
can I say one thing?
What?
Fuck you.
Now you got the actual image in your head.
No,
Just deer
I'm
schlong.
fighting against it.
You can't fight against a deer schlong. It's bigger than you are.
Jesus, Fuzzy's over there dying, bro. He can't take it.
I'm
Fuck it, we're
sorry.
not freeing any more animals.
It was
You
only
sure?
the one
If
horny
a-
deer.
if a deer gets sensitive about his antlers, fuck the antlers.
Oh, it's
Oh,
I'm
fuck.
getting a
Like,
fucking
you should've just
trophy.
said- Bro should have just been like, what antlers?
But
Fuck
as you,
Treat 'em.
antlers.
Fred, as you watch for the next one to approach, none do. As you
So-
remember, the fox from last night told you that the next one after the deer was the bear.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
And the rest of the
Can
night
I
goes...
just
Yeah?
Can I check the tree line? Just like thoroughly.
Yeah, give me a... Let's call it an investigation check. As you are actively searching for anything. Looking around the tree line around your camp, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary. I mean, you see off in the distance foxes and night birds like owls flying around. You hear the occasional large animal trot in the distance, but nothing close.
Okay.
And as you sit back down for the rest of the watch for that, nothing. For the final few hours of your shift, go ahead and give me a final perception check. All right.
God damn.
This time, you both watch as, reflecting in the moonlight, you see the yellow iris walking up towards you. It is far enough to where you can't make out what it is what.
Does it look humanoid?
No. It's maybe... eye level is maybe about 2 feet off the ground.
It's a rabbit.
No. Can I like look closer?
I mean, you can make your way towards it.
Eh. I don't know if I wanna do
To
that.
what closer?
And just like focus harder.
Focusing in a little bit more, I mean, you did have a high. You can see faintly, because of the moon, you see the edges of the fur. The black fur.
Is it good fur or bad fur?
You can only see it at a distance. As this one, for some
Even at a
reason, isn't
distance
getting
would-
close.
Even with my high perception, I don't know what kind of animal it is.
With your natural 20, you're able to pick out a lot. This is canine. It is large, probably full grown. If not full grown, it could also be a pup of a different. But it stays about
So it's a doggy.
it stays about 80 feet away. Whereas the others were within 10, 20, 30 feet. This one's staying at about 80.
Yeah, I think the guy learned from the color breaking. Like, let's stay more away.
What are you guys doing?
Do
I
we
guess
have
sleeping.
any meat?
I mean, you have a lot of food rations.
I
Could
don't
I
think it's
take
going
one
to eat anything.
Like toss it kinda close to it and then just like stop paying attention to it?
Okay. Tossing it out. Let's say you toss it about 30 feet out. And You kind of turn to yourselves and talk, but keeping an eye on it out of the corner of the curtain. You do see it get closer and snatch at the food. With the campfire light, you are able to make out that this is a large black.
Did it run back to its 80-foot
No,
spot, or was it just sitting there
it's
eating?
sitting there eating.
I take it if I get close, it'll probably get mad.
You don't know.
Well, technically speaking, you and I, we don't smell as food.
That's fair.
But we
that
can
doesn't
still
make
be seen
Make it
as a
under
threat.
danger. Yeah.
It's up to you guys.
Can I toss some food like 15 feet out?
Yeah.
See if I can get it a little bit closer.
And it does move in close. It doesn't seem to be afraid of it. More just keeping a distance to keep an eye on everything.
Do the thing.
Casting speak with animals. Am I in like a range that I can talk to him and I can hear him back?
Yeah. He's only about 15 feet away.
Is it yummy?
I've had better.
Can I see any silver collar around his neck?
As it moves around, you do see the silver collar tucked
Oh.
away around the black fur.
You seem to be a new face.
New recruit, I guess.
Who were you watching before us?
Corpses.
What kind of corpses?
Adventures.
He's talking about corpses?
Yes, of adventurers.
Like other parties?
I'm going to pull out the badge I have. Can you get closer and take a look at this?
I don't need to, but it was like that. But kind of green.
Dread, are there green badges?
Dread,
Give me one.
you know adamant. The only ones with green are mythos. The highest level in the guild.
This isn't sounding too good.
Why?
Because you know how we said the top ranking people have kind of been out for a while?
Yeah.
You know what color their badges are?
I suppose I do now.
Greenish color.
Did the man in the fur that controls you kill the adventurers?
No.
And who did?
Oh, that was the, that was a few of them, actually. There was the Displacer. There was the Nightmare. And lastly, there was the Dire Bear. They got a little too close to something.
What's a displacer and nightmare?
Displacer? Like, Displacer Beast.
Yeah, can you be more specific?
It's like a panther with multiple tails. It can make copies of itself.
Oh, the cat.
What were the creatures?
Displacer, Nightmare, and Direbear. And then nightmares. You've never seen a nightmare?
No.
Oh, they're a trip. You ever seen a unicorn?
I've heard of them.
You ever seen a picture of a unicorn?
Yes.
Imagine a unicorn, but instead of rainbows and sparkles, it was hellfire and brimstone.
Oh. That sounds very inviting.
Oh, they're a trip. Lost my dad to one.
How far away from here were you snatched by the man?
From here,
Yeah.
couple days south.
Huh. So you're not from this forest.
No, I mean it's a couple days south, but it's also across the saltwater river.
Can I hear the wolf saying all of this?
I'm saying it to you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So judging based off of what he's saying, it sounds like he's more from around the city of Daylight.
And he said where he was when he was watching over the corpses was a few days south.
No, that's where he's
Yeah,
originally.
that's where he was. Yeah. Where were the corpses?
Couple days, kind of northeast-ish, northeast.
Well, I guess thank you very much for your information.
Yeah, I mean, have better food next time. Damn.
I'm sorry. I tried to find meat, motherfucker.
Wait a minute.
I'm saying that exact thing to the wolf.
What is he doing here? And you track his eyes, and he's staring directly at the sleeping bear.
We helped him.
Helped him.
Yes.
We ripped
Yes.
the collar off his neck.
Good to know.
Do you like to have that thing around your neck?
I don't mind it.
Would
No.
you like to not have it there?
I mean, can get it off. Get it off.
Let's try it.
You know the drill.
Yeah.
Olsen,
I feel like
baby.
we're members of Greenpeace just freeing animals from zoo.
We are PETA.
We are PETA. PETA!
So
25.
As you two approach the wolf, he, hunkers down, kind of bracing himself. You grab onto the collar, and with relative ease, you are able to snap the collar off.
Hell yeah.
That's a third one to our collection.
I feel like at some point I'm just gonna pick up the name of Beastmaster. Just with how many animals we're freeing, dude.
How's that feel?
I can breathe better.
Well, you're free to go back where you lived or somewhere else.
Yeah, I think I'll stick around.
You wanna hang out here?
I mean, got food. It's not good food, but it's still food. And got a fire. It's warm.
Fair. Don't eat the kids. Don't eat the other people who are asleep.
Damn.
If you touch the kids, I'm going to kill you myself.
Yeah, you'll turn into our mule.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'll just, yeah.
I'll go find you a rabbit or something.
Okay. Just kind of goes and hunkers down next to the bear. And as
Just
you
a
guys,
conversation between the bear
Hell
and
yeah.
the wolf. Who the fuck are these people? I don't know. Just go along with it. They'll feed you and keep you warm, and you get to kill things. It's great.
but as you guys finish up the watch and get your guys' meditations and off cycles in, the morning rays of the sun, brilliant and blue, come shining as the rest of the party wakes up
Sick.
to a new animal chilling in the camp.
He's a good doggy.
Good puppy. Did I actually find him a couple of
Wolf.
rabbits?
I'll say, yeah, you found a couple of rabbits throughout the night.
Okay, I'm just gonna walk over and start petting him on his head and feeding him the rabbits.
Give me an animal handling check.
Oh god, I'm probably gonna get bit. This is great. Watch the oof.
He graciously sits there, lets you pet his noggin, and discreetly the rabbit, as to not frighten
Okay.
a child.
Oh, I'm going to, talk to the kids, make them look away from the wolf eating a rabbit.
How?
We got Yuta over here.
Tell them a story.
Give me a performance check.
You know what? I thought it would be a cool idea if I took one of the water skins and used shape water to create a simple shapes images during
yeah.
the story.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a performance check. We'll say you have it at advantage.
We got Percy Jackson
How
over
much?
here.
How much? How much? How much?
16.
Thank God.
You manage to captivate the children with your simple stories and water pictures, enough to distract them from both the bear and the wolf going to town on some game. And after they finish up, you use the water to clean the blood off of the fur of both the wolf,
Yes.
as to not terrify the children. With the rest of the party loading everybody up into the carts, you set out for the last couple of hours of your journey.
I'm surprised you're not out here saying the kids want to ride the bear and the wolf.
It's a bear and a wolf. They're still a little scared.
Fair.
They're kids. They're not dumb.
Yeah.
Also fair.
So with that, if you guys wouldn't mind giving me just a straight D20 roll for the final day of travel. Final few hours. 13. All right. The final few hours go by without a hitch as you enter back into the city of Akosa.
Sick.
Doo.
Yay, we're home.
Making your way back in. I guess I should give you guys the tokens now for the bear and...
Am I the only one who sees it a bit blurry?
It might just take a second to load.
Okay.
Yeah, because now we got a bear and a wolf. Well, and you can't even just say bear. You gotta say grizzly bear.
Alright.
He's very furry.
Would you qualify the wolf as a dire wolf or just like a big normal wolf?
You're unsure as to what it... But as you guys...
Maybe he's just a puppy.
As you guys make your way through town... let me go ahead and change it from creepy soundtrack
To even creepier one.
to the city. As you guys make your way through the town, up to the guild hall of the order of shield or cloak and shield to turn in your quest. Find out what to do with these 20 plus children. You make your way inside, and fuck, what is her name? God damn it!
Oh, you're
Which
the
one?
DM here.
The what was it?
Kaylee, Nia.
Nia. Dread and Cran, you guys do see Nia at the front desk again, as she sees you guys enter in. Well, you guys are back quick.
Yeah, how are the goats?
Goats are great. Goats are great. The
And the bear.
Goats, that's it.
bear is doing
Tasty.
wonderful. It was very
Good to
hard to
hear.
keep them from going at it.
I'll have a talk
Okay.
with the bear.
Okay. That would be awesome. And what the fuck is that behind you guys?
What?
Oh, this thing? It's a
The
wolf.
kids.
Yeah, I suppose the bear didn't fit in.
What are you guys, like woodland fucking princesses?
No, actually, we were getting
scared.
these animals by snapping silver collars around their necks.
Yeah, that too.
Do
We still have the collar?
I was gonna say,
I
yeah,
think we picked up one.
you guys did.
Okay, so I'll hand it to
We've got 3.
her. Well,
I
no, because
think,
we didn't
yeah.
specifically say that we took them with.
If you, I'll say we can retcon and say that you guys did, if that was something that you would have thought to do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
thank you. Do we want to like let her hold it, or like save the passing it around to when we get to the guild master?
Up to you.
We can give her 1 to see what
That-
she tells us about it.
That's fair. Okay, so I'll hand Nia one of our 3 collars.
Huh. It's been a minute since I've seen one of the.
You know what it is?
Yeah. It's a Stedison collar. Used to command creatures or lichens. Can't even be used to control people. They are. How did you get these off?
Off of animals.
Brute strength.
Huh. Okay. That is actually extremely impressive, considering that these are made out of mithril and adamantine. So,
Yep.
good on you. Future reference. Much easier way to get them off is you have access to a lightning magic that comes off like that.
I don't think so.
Like shocking grasp, amazing.
Nah, I don't have that.
Well,
You don't know.
Until-
that.
until then, I mean, if you
I don't
can,
have
if you
lightning.
get them off with brute strength,
But you
yeah, go for it.
say that you
Good on
don't
you.
know, but has to
But why are you guys back so soon? You were supposed to be gone for 3 weeks. It's only been 6 days.
Can I just like kind of discreetly show her the body of the dwarf?
I mean, you don't have to discreetly.
like his foot.
Well, don't forget about the
Well, we
children.
got all
we
the
still have.
kids.
Yeah. Might as well
The
show
ones
her all the kids first before we show her the dwarf.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, definitely a good job on getting that quest done quickly. Impressive.
Thank you.
Very much so impressive.
Yeah.
And what about your other quest that you went on? How's that going? Any new
We've
information?
got rescued kids.
You did rescue the kids. Good job on the
Yes.
search and rescue mission. What about your elimination? How's that go?
I'm just gonna like lift up
Finished.
a cloth that's like covering the door.
I think that is probably the quickest I've ever seen 2 missions get done.
Weird speed.
And you came back
We're
with a
fast,
bear
boy.
and a wolf. All right.
Yep.
Cool. I'll go ahead and go grab the guild master.
All right.
And she makes her way back into the guild hall. You guys are welcome to go inside as well. Fred. Bio. Camus Dust Star. All right. But about 2 minutes later, all of you see Camus coming out from the guild hall outside to meet you all. Well, heard you got 2 jobs done quickly.
Yep.
Good job.
Thank you.
And any new information? I mean, you guys just want to come inside? I can have Nia take care of the kids and get them.
Yes, we actually have an information about something that maybe only you would like to know.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go to my chambers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Take
quiet.
care of the kids. On it. Do you guys fall in line behind the guildmaster as he takes you all to
Yes.
his,
Yes. Yes.
making your way into the guild hall and to his office. He sits down at his desk and motions for all of you to sit down. All right. So, what information do you have for me?
Did you happen to send out any high-rank adventurers out on some quest?
I mean, we
It's
got.
more specifically mithril.
How did you know about that?
Because they're dead.
What do you mean they're
We-
dead?
So, first we have to take it back, and we found creatures watching us with what we now know as Stedison collars. I'm gonna hand him one.
Yep, that's
That-
a Stedison.
That we somehow managed to brute strength off of that bear and the wolf and a deer.
Jack can't forget about the deer. That image is
yeah.
burned into his mind.
Yeah.
What image?
The image of the deer dick swinging.
You had to repeat it, motherfucker.
Yep. I'm gonna make sure it's burned into your brain.
And
I'm gonna make it permanent in a game as well with my minor illusions.
You don't know about that. You know shit.
Yet.
we heard from
Yeah,
the
I-
wolf that he was watching some corpses. We asked him, like, did he see any, like, badges on the corpses? And he said, yeah, and they were, like, mithril colored. Like, few days northeast of where we were in the forest. And I'll hand him the map of the, like, plans of delivery and routes and shit. That map I picked up out of the tent.
The outposts and trade route map.
Yep. Just as like this is kind of a map that I picked up. I didn't really look at it too hard,
Hey,
but
Drax.
it looks kind of important.
Yeah.
Seeing this map for the first time, looking over it yourself while the guildmaster does as well, you take note of a specific location. One that
The
you
Crimson.
Crimson Ivory Man.
Yep.
Look-
That's where I'm gonna toss the crystal ball and then be like, Dorf was talking to someone on this, and he said something about bloodsucker and stake through his heart. So I'm guessing he's a vampire.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that. And just so you know, the Crimson Ivory Manor is up in this general location here.
Where?
They were also expecting a
The look
shipment
just
of the children.
just to the west of the giant tower, up at the top.
Okay.
You might tell them that they were also expecting a shipment of kids today or yesterday from the camp.
Good to know.
Technically, all the kids that we brought back.
What we also find out from the animals is that they are killing the kids.
Yeah.
For what purpose? That we don't know.
I can probably take a guess if you guys said he's a vampire.
Yeah.
From what I've heard about, lore-wise at least, about vampires, is that children, especially, are considered a delicacy. Full of life and vitality. Apparently a single child is worth about 10 men to a vampire.
Yeah. And from what we heard, there were like tens to a little over 100 of them
To be shipped out?
around where. No, dead.
Oh. No, there was quite a few just corpses. Like
Oh, just corpses?
yeah, like we're talking like ghastly corpses where the skin or the flesh is almost rotted off, skeletal figures,
Oh.
things like that.
Okay. Never mind then. I thought I had something.
All good. Clarification is key.
Yep.
Huh. Well, how do y'all feel about a special mission?
How special are we talking?
Want to kill a vampire?
Yes.
What does this entail for all of us in terms of
Get,
reward?
gonna be killed by a special kind of like arrow.
We can get into that in a moment. Well, for
I have
starters,
this.
that'll definitely work. Where'd you find that?
It's at one of the shops.
Good on you. Good find. As for you guys, for all of you new iron classes, I am officially promoting you to bronze. For not only taking care of 2 missions simultaneously, but doing so in a third of the time, as well as coming back with a plethora of information that is definitely more than fucking useful. So congrats. Fred. Welcome to Gold.
Woo! Upgrades, people, upgrades.
Indeed.
So,
Only for 2 of us.
huh?
Only for
Fair,
2 of us.
fair.
Oh, upgrades. So, getting into vampire hunting at least. Few things. Definitely gonna want to stop in at the church, or any of the churches in town. Get a decent amount of holy.
What quantifies a decent amount?
Like a barrel.
Barrel.
3 barrels?
How? Get yourself a couple of good sized flasks. Use them like grenades.
Okay.
Definitely, you guys don't have any real casters amongst you. Okay. Or
Hey, excuse you?
do you have access to the daylight spell?
No, but I can heal.
Okay. Can you cast Revivify or True Resurrection?
I don't
I
think
believe
so. I
One of
can.
the goats can do that. Not sure though.
While you're at the churches, see what you can do about procuring scrolls of said spells.
Or we could see if we could pick up a cleric.
Could. They charge a lot to go on adventures like this.
Yeah, especially ones this dangerous.
Last time I hired a cleric to tag along on any mission like this, they charged me 500 gold a day
Yeah, damn.
because they had access to true resurrection. So, yeah. Your best bet with how little money you guys have, not a dig on any by any means, but I can call in a couple favors with the Church of the Dawn Father and see about getting you guys some scrolls. It won't be a lot, maybe one or two of each. So use them sparingly. Get yourself.
Mike, does a scroll require a material component?
It will require the material component, but it'll allow you to cast it without having access to the spell or the spell's level.
Yeah, but we still need to have, at least for the Revivify, the diamonds.
We only have one.
Which someone has.
Mhm.
And you might be able to procure more. Lastly, most importantly, when it comes to dealing with a vampire, even if you do kill them, make sure, for the love of all that is holy, that you kill them where they rest and stake them through the heart in their coffin.
And if we don't do it in their coffin?
They will come
They
back.
come back.
Except for you. And he points to you, Drax. My guess is that silver blade of yours is a little bit more than just a blade. Am I correct?
Yes.
It negates what vampires can do. That is a vampire slayer's sword.
I figured.
Anything.
And you got that from a shopkeeper just like that.
I don't think the shopkeeper knew what he had.
If he
He
did,
just knew it was silver.
how much did you pay for it?
I don't even remember.
I think it was like 40 silver or something like that.
Yeah, that was like he gave me a hell of a deal on it.
If he knew what it was, he wouldn't have charged silver, let alone that little. We're talking that sword is worth at least 100 platinum. Especially for those who religiously hunt vampires. I bet you anything I could probably guess the name of your blade as well.
That you probably could. Because it seems like you've seen it before.
I have. One place, not in person. In a book. Many, many years ago. Keep a hold of that sword.
I planned on it.
Silver is going to be your best friend when dealing with a vampire or any of its kin, like gas, ghouls, anything undead, which tend to love being around vampires with all the souls flying through the air, ghosts hanging around, and all the corpses. Oh yeah, they love to conglomerate. Keep an eye out for spawns of Kios as well. Nasty little bug. They're a lot like a zombie, but different. They have these worms that will infect individuals. If left alone, that individual will also turn into a spawn of Kios. So keep an eye out for that. Best bet, get a lot of silver weapons. Like you were asking for, Merlin, silver arrow tips. Gonna be your best friend.
Gotcha.
Make sure you get yourself a silver arrow that you can dip in holy water. Gonna help out a lot more too. So,
I'm just thinking, would there be any way for me to get some solar or on the horns of my goat?
I'm sure you could probably talk to a blacksmith around town and, maybe procure it. Shouldn't be too difficult.
Shouldn't or should?
Shouldn't. Silver's pretty readily available over here since we've got a mine just down the road.
But well, that's not what I meant. Like putting that on an animal, it's kind of, I don't know.
I mean, I don't see why it would. I mean, I could see it working a little bit more on a undead type or vampire. I mean,
Yeah,
but I don't see it helping at all against anything else.
it's gonna be pretty. I'm for it.
It'll definitely make the goats look a little bit nicer too. Not often you see goats with silver horns.
Not often you see goats with blue, pink, or red fur.
This is also fair.
With accents of silver horns.
Make them look real nice. I will say, might cost you guys a bit of money, and I'm gonna have to, add more money for all the information that you guys were able to give me. Definitely try and outfit some of your animalistic companions with some silver and armor.
Get silver grills for my fucking wolf and bear.
Any questions?
Snarl its silver teeth.
What can you
Mike?
tell me about this? And I'm gonna hold up the crystal ball.
It's a communications orb. It's a lot like a mix between a sending stone and a scrying orb. It allows individuals to converse face to face over long distances as long as they know the individual that they are trying to talk to.
So would this be good to have on us?
It might be, but it might also be a curse all at the same time.
Huh. There. You do something with it then. Maybe you have better use for it than I do.
I'm gonna lock it away in the vault. Make sure that whatever's on the other end can't peek in.
No, I'll tell you exactly what's on the other end.
A vampire, I know, but I'm just saying we don't know who the vampire is, where they are located. So, rather not have them peering in, especially on our guild, considering we are the ones going after all that they are trying to do.
Destroy it then.
It's impossible to destroy a magic item.
Throw it in the ocean. Let them spy on the fishes.
Not a half bad idea. You had a question, Trident?
Yeah, while we're talking, can I look around his office to see what kind of things he has?
Yeah. Give me a generalized perception check. Just kind of looking around. Okay. Looking around, I mean, you do see a lot of like war trophies, in the sense of like there's a couple broken blades, some armor that has very visible damage to it, one chest piece that has a sizable hole in it. You see flags with different insignias, with the most prominent one being the one of the Order of Cloak and Shield, which the Order of Cloak and Shield, you see a silver great shield with gold filigree on it and a dark, almost midnight cloak covering the sides of the shield. Breaks out.
Something small?
Or the flag or the insignia?
Like something besides that, something really small.
I mean, looking around me, you see like a dagger here and there. You see little bits of like patches from like some like capes and whatnot. You see small scrolls. You do see each pendant that is worn for the different classes of adventurers amongst the guild.
Hmm. Okay, thanks.
No problem. Any questions before you guys head out?
One question.
Okay.
Let's say if the silver arrow does not work, what would be the second option?
Stake-tipped arrows. Just a straight wooden arrow, no arrowhead. For dealing
Dipped
with
in
a
holy
vampire.
water.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a vampire. So do we need a specific type of wood?
No. I mean, if you can get it blessed, that'd be even better. I mean, a holy blessed weapon of any sort is definitely going to be of use for you against anything undead, vampire related.
Do you have any magic casters?
Uh,
Or like illusion magic?
illusion? No, I mean, I might be able to send Orion with you.
Because I have a plan that might
Alright.
just be able to get us even closer than you can expect.
And that would be.
And this is where I am going to pretty much show everyone my secret. That I am not an actual human. That I am a
I knew
changeling.
it. Okay, I didn't know that.
So basically, what you guys see is the visage of Drax that you guys have all come to know fades away, and you see a grayish white skinned androgynous creature with very not noticeable features at all. Just basically like a blank. I mean, he does have a
What the
nose
fuck
and
are you?
eyes and mouth. And
I'm wearing
ears.
all the same clothes and
Yeah,
everything.
everything's the same. Just his skin is now like a grayish white, and there's like no discernible face.
Yeah, but we could assume that he's somebody else because we know Drax as Drax, and he could also disguise himself as Drax. So he doesn't have to be Drax, actually.
Yeah.
But this is my true form. I've
Do we
kept this
believe him?
secret
Do
for
we
my.
trust him?
You don't have to.
DM.
Maybe we don't have to.
You don't have to
Y-
trust me.
You don't
I'm
have
the-
to.
I freaking killed the boss. I snuck through the camp. I changed into a freaking gnoll. Killed a couple of the guys. Snuck in on the boss. Got some information from him. Stabbed him in the back. And then I turned back into my form. I just didn't want you guys to know what I could do until I was sure I could trust you.
I will say having a changeling in your party is quite useful for deceit and espionage type mission, because they could be anyone and anything they want.
That's where my plan comes in.
I'm going to
The door-
walk a little bit closer to Drax and like, you got something here.
Huh?
I don't know, some piece of food.
Huh.
Smear it
Okay.
on your face.
I'm gonna change back. I'll just switch back into my human form, like that everyone knows. This is the form I've kept for my life. It's the one me and my father kept. When we were pirates on the seas.
Hey, I mean, it's useful for being a pirate too. They're looking for
Yeah.
you can just change your shape, change your size.
Uh,
It's great.
and I think these vampires are the same ones that killed my father.
Who knows? There are plenty of vampiric houses, if you will.
Yes, but how many vampiric houses wear crimson?
Quite a few, actually.
Well, I will hunt them all down.
There's Crimson Ivory. There's Crimson Noir. Then, let's see, there's also Crimson Skull. They're a trip. They're, honestly, actually, the only good vampires I know.
Well, how many... Hang on, where's... How many of them are in the area of Corsair's Cove?
I mean, Crimson Ivory, Crimson Noir, they're constantly at war. All over the country, all over the continent. good chance of. I doubt it was the other guys because, like I said, they're actually good ones. I know they actually hunt down other vampires, but Crimsons, there's a few.
We'll start with the Crimson Ivories.
Sounds like
I'd
plan.
recognize them if they killed my father.
Let's see. Any other questions?
No, but I'm gonna tell them my plan, the how I want, since we have the carts and everything and the horses from the camp. I'll be like, let's put illusion magic on the carts that they have kids in them, but you guys will be in the carts ready to fight, and we'll just ride up straight to the freaking thing. Let them take the carts inside. Let the illusion magic fade. I will take on the vampire, but I will take on form as the dwarf.
So basically, Trojan horse it up.
Uh-huh.
I mean, if that's your plan, I can have somebody kind of permanently enchant one of your carts that you picked up to kind of have an.
We need two
How
of them
about all
because they were
three?
asking for a lot of kids. And we'll have the third as a getaway. Just kind of sitting out.
Absolutely. I mean, give us a day, and we can have the carts ready. During that day,
Cool.
go around, get your supplies, get everything you need, and see what you can do about heading out there. I will say, good luck, and meet up with Nia for your payment for this missions. Now, I got a lot to do, so get out.
All right, and have a nice day.
You too.
Bye.
And as you guys leave the chambers, making your way into the guild hall, you make your way up to the front to speak with Nia, or what do you guys?
Well, I want to get paid, so
No.
I'm going to talk.
Yeah, but he also said that.
Yeah, where's
he
our
would need
damn
to-
money?
Yeah, but he said he would need to add to the money. Would Nia already know how much money should she give us, like, additionally?
One way to find
That's a
out.
good point.
So, with all of you making your way up to the front desk to talk, she's sitting there, patiently waiting for all of you. So, congratulations are in order to all of you who ranked up due to these missions. Good job. That's all of you. As for payment, I received a message from the guildmaster to increase your payment and toss in a little extra so you guys can get supplies for this mission that you have to go on now.
Yes.
So payment increase for the actual mission. It was all going to be less than like 30 gold in total. He told me to bump that up. Each of you are now going to receive 150 gold pieces as compensation for all the information that you're able to give him, with an additional 100 gold pieces to each of you for supplies during.
Oh no.
I have no idea what kind of mission you guys are going on, but the last time I heard of somebody receiving this much compensation to get supplies for a mission, let's just say they were on it still, right now.
What class?
Mithril?
Okay.
Fred, I feel like you know something that I probably should know.
Huh?
Yes, we know some secret information. We are buying actually a new clothes.
Buying new
It's a
clothes.
secret mission of buying new clothes. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. And she sets in front of you each a bag containing 250.
I'm going to take my pouch and say, "Don't tell anyone."
Easy.
And as you guys gather your
Rubber
pouches,
The
get ready to set out on your next day of gaining supplies, getting carts enchanted. That's going to be where we end tonight's session. We hope you guys enjoyed the session today, and if you did and you're not already, make sure you follow us here. Go check out the podcast that is available now on Anchor, Spotify, Amazon Podcasts, Google Podcasts. The VOD will be available on YouTube here shortly, and there's also a TikTok page for us as well. There'll be a couple new videos posted there shortly. So get it up. So go check those out. But last and not certainly least, make sure you grab some merch and some W Energy using our code NATTY1, NATTY1, all capital for 10% off your entire order. But as always, we hope you guys enjoyed, and we can't wait to see y'all until next Sunday. Have a good day, everybody.
Bye bye.